It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. Cougar fans, we're on standby for the Campbell game. Stay tuned here to WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
This is Jason Kids, head basketball coach of the Lady Cougars.
Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris.
This is Lori Johnson. This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is number 30, former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning. Having trouble seeing the scoreboard? Then it's time to see me, Dr. Jill Browning.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hi, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Rice Oil, your home for BP.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
This is Bailey Ball. I'm back for fall at my supply.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lacey Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
Hey, this is Cougar basketball coach Ernie Mac Clausen.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
From Campbell High's John Brown Court, Jim Freeman, Don Atherton and company to bring you Campbell basketball tonight. It's a district game, Campbell and West, and I guess when you look at the importance of games on a schedule during a season, this one ranks right there at the top because it's a district game and it's a home game.
Yes, and West is usually pretty competitive with the JV girls and varsity boys are all very, very competitive, and we have two district games this week tonight and Friday night at Carnes, and these are important games to get these district games, tackle them early and take care of them, you know.
Campbell is getting ready to come back onto the floor. West still warming up a bit to our left as here come the Lady Cougars through the tunnel formed by the Campbell County cheerleading squad, and Campbell County warming up down to our right. We'll talk about our probable starters in this first game tonight. The JV game went the way of West. It was a tight game for a while. West broke loose late, winning 75-62. We'll talk about the individual scoring for Campbell in that game here in just a moment as we tell you that you're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from a fall at my supply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See if all of mine supply. Hi, I am Bailey Ball from a fall at my supply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars!
grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com, or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Brown Court, West visits Campbell. We talked about the JV game. The Lady Cougars game is up next. In the JV game, Campbell was led by Logan Day with 18 points. Eli Dorton chipped in 10, 9 from Gabe St. John, the freshman, 6 from Gavin Owens, 4 each from Sean Sterrett and Brady Hatmaker. Luke Browning poured through 9 big points. A couple of points from Cole Miller for Campbell as West wins 75-62. As we will be broadcasting both games tonight. Don, it seems like it's been a month since we had a basketball game. It was only Friday night, and it's been a month since we've been at Brown Court, almost a month. November 15th, Campbell won that night, both games, and the Cougars have a tough assignment tonight, in particular in the boys' game.
Yes, and it's for these district games, Jim, I think they need to be, you need to get pumped up for these games here, and the kids are awful anxious to play at home as well, and the first time in a long time, and so I look forward to play real well tonight and get away with a win.
West tonight district game. Friday we will be at Karn sending you coverage. So 2 district games coming up before the Christmas break, and usually there's at least 1, maybe 2, but 2 on this schedule. Probable starters for West, coached by Summer Roper, assisted by Tate Reddick, Imani Harden, a senior, Loriona Winton, a senior, Obia Arabagi is a junior, Maya Beeler is a freshman, and Kaylee Newman is a senior for the West Lady Rebels. For Campbell, the starters tonight, we've seen this starting lineup all season long. The forwards, Lacey Pemberton, 5'10", sophomore, averaging 9 points per game. Bella Lester, averaging 9 points per game, is her running mate. In the post, it's Emma Brandenburg at center, 5'10", junior, 7 points per game. Probably about as many rebounds as she averages per game. The shooting guard is Carly Kitts, a 5'8" sophomore. The point guard, Sailor Hutchison, a sophomore at 5'8". In reserve for Campbell, Lexi Morris. Aaliyah Woodson, we didn't have a chance to check on Aaliyah. She took a hard spill a couple of weeks ago and was in a sling there for a few days. Reagan Stanfield also reserved along with Reagan Davis and Destiny Rutherford for Coach Jason Kitts, who's assisted by Ryan Browning, Adam Ellison, Brooke Kitts, and former Lady Cougar Jessica Stanley. Campbell wearing home white tonight as they're warming up down to our right. West is in black jerseys, and they have the red warm-up tops on. The Lady Cougars in West, Campbell won both games handily a season ago. West brings back a little more experience, but a first-year coach in Summer Roper. This team is 1-8, lost to Hardin Valley at home on Friday by 17. So I think Campbell County can relate to that just a little bit with its game and loss a week ago at Hardin Valley.
Yes, and I think there's I remember last year the girls really dominated them. Both games, and with the first year coach, I know that's difficult for him as well to be able to put together his style, his offense, and everything else coming into a new school. But it seems like these people put in a lot of work. They put in a lot of work, and it's hopefully for Campbell County, it's going to pay off tonight.
West, of course, is coming in off a state championship win over the weekend. So West state champs, first time in school history. Congratulations to the West Rebels winning the state championship for Tennessee football. As mentioned, Hardin Winton, Ira Bogby, along with Beeler and Newman for West, coached by Summer Roper in her first year. Jason Kitts leads Campbell 2-3 on the season coming in. And Campbell County probably should have 2 wins in those 3 losses. A 3-point loss at Oneida, last-second loss happening over at Halls here a couple of weeks ago, so some very devastating. And Matthew Moore, let me know when that photo is ready to go there. Okay, we have a photo we'd like to show you. This is from the sleeve of official Matthew Queener. The officiating crew tonight, Matthew Queener, Gary Cooper, Bryson Valentine. Cooper is the referee, Queener and Valentine are the umpires. And my dear friend Steve Pyatt passed away earlier this year. And Steve and I go way, way back. Played high school basketball against each other. We'll talk more about that special patch on the officials' warm-up jackets throughout the evening tonight. And, of course, as we honor and remember our friend Steve Pyatt. We now go to public address announcer Patrick Peebly for the starting lineups. First, the national anthem.
Tonight's color guard consists of color guard cadets Jesse Jones and Caleb Thompson. The Tennessee State color bearer is Cadet Keaton Richard. And the United States color bearer and commander of tonight's color guard is Cadet Addie Beatty. Now, will you please join us for the national anthem, and please remain standing until the color guard has left the floor. And now our starting lineups. First for the Lady Rebels of West. Number 3, Amani Harden. Number 5, Lariona Winston. Number 12, Obea Arivabogi. Number 23, Maya Beeler. And number 24, Kaylee Newman. And now, your Lady Cougars of Campbell County. Number 10, Bella Lester. Number 15, Carly Kitts. Number 32, Lacey Pemberton. Number 33, Sailor Hutchison. And number 41, Emma Brandenburg.
Our thanks to public address announcer Patrick Peebley and Charlie Hudson for the work on the public address tonight. And sounded pretty good, Matthew Moore. Matthew Moore gives us a thumbs up, as it is West in all black. Our referee tonight is Gary Cooper. Bryson Valentine will toss up the basketball. Matthew Queener is the other official. For Campbell, it's Pemberton to leap with Kaylee Newman. They'll swap sides. Campbell in home white, blue numerals, trimmed in orange. West in all black with red trim, white numerals. And now we're ready to get underway. Toss up, tap control by West. As Campbell opens up down to our left defensively in a man-to-man. West, double high post on the far side. Ariva Bogey, top of the circle for three. That's good. Here's West. This is Kaylee Newman. So West is on top 3-0 over Campbell. Campbell's first crack on offense. Basket to our right. 7:30 to play in the opening quarter. Man-to-man by West. Hutchison, top of the circle. Bounces it low. Driving shot by Kitts. Good off the right side of the glass. We'll give and go for Campbell County and the Lady Cougars. Make it a 3-2 game. They're calling that shot a moment ago a 2 by Newman. So it's a 2-2 game. Front court. West. Basket to our left. Campbell and West to play in the varsity game in just a moment. Ball gets bobbled around on the far sideline in front of Coach Jason Kitts. It's stolen by Campbell. Front court, Hutchison down the left side of the lane. Kicks it off left corner. Pemberton thought about a 15-footer. Instead drives the paint. Throws it down low. Brandenburg. Brandenburg traveled. No call. Late whistle. Extra steps by Brandenburg, trying to get her footing and perhaps turn and face the bucket and launch a shot. Couldn't do it. So the first turnover tonight goes the way of Campbell. West brings it across the stripe with the basketball. This is Amani Harden between the circles. Those at the near side. Left wing. Driving through. Beeler. Ball is tied up. It's Campbell's possession. So a turnover for West comes to Campbell County. Across the way, it is Spencer St. John working the clock tonight. Clarence Lowe working the scorebook for Campbell County. Some moderate backcourt pressure by West in a 2-2 game. We played a minute and a half. Hutchison in front court now with the left-hand dribble. Picked up by Harden. Tight man-to-man. Brandenburg with the pick out high. Handoff pass goes to Pemberton. Drives to the free throw line. Now deep right corner. Here is a three by Lester. It's a long miss. Rebound tapped out, saved by West. Nearly a travel. It is a travel. Campbell's basketball. So Newman turns it right back to Campbell. Newman has West points, 2. Kitts has the other 2 for Campbell. So we face the basket to our right. West will toss it in at the baseline. Change that. Campbell went and wanted to toss it in. I understand that. It's Lester on the right side of the glass. Basket to our right. Throws it in. Brandenburg hands it off back to Lester. On the near wing, right wing. Lester continues to dribble at the free throw line. In the lane. Left corner pass goes to Kitts for a 3. It's ramming in and out. Went halfway down. Rebound Campbell back up. Good! Pemberton with the board and the bucket. 4-2 Campbell with its first lead. So Pemberton and Campbell with the combination there. The put back. Front court. Harden. Those at near side. This is Beeler. Beeler at the free throw line. Those are back up on top. Ariva Bogey. Now back it comes to Newman. Lost it. Stolen by Pemberton. Lead pass. With Lester in front court. Drive, shoots, misses, off balance with the left hand. Just didn't get what she wanted. Rebound by West. Harden in a hurry. Down the far side. Stops, jumps. Free throw line extension right. No good. Rebound Campbell. Kitts pulls it away on her fingertips. Hands it off to Hutchison, who will bring it across the stripe. 5:18 to play opening quarter. Campbell ahead of Harden of West. Harden and West. Harden's on this team. That's Amani Harden. Ball goes out of play at the end line. Last touch by Campbell. So the Cougars with their second miscue. 5:06 to play. 4-2 Campbell opening quarter.
And what West is doing, Jim, they're overplaying that wing, and they're doing. She's doing a back cut right there, and it's just led her a little bit too far.
Front court West. It's been a week since Campbell has seen game action. Pass far side of the wing goes to Beeler. Beeler dogged by Campbell's Pemberton. Change that Kitts and Lester. Lester steals the ball from her. Campbell on a 3-on-3 break. Lester down the right side, driving all the way through. Ball goes out of play at the end line, and a foul is called. 2-shot situation for Campbell County's Bella Lester. This foul is tagged on Newman, her first foul of the game. Bella Lester, number 10 in the white, blue, and orange, with the lime green sneakers. Free throw is short, but it bought some iron, goes up and high and comes back down through the webbing. And Lester has her first point, and Campbell has its largest lead now at 5-2. Bella Lester at the free throw line right side. Free throw crawls over the iron. What a touch. Lester has 2. Campbell has 6. It's a 6-2 game. West has the ball in front court with Harden at the controls as she works her way down the center court from the circle to the left of the circle in front court. Tries a long 3. It's good. No, it's an air ball. Campbell's basketball.
It looked like that.
It just swished the bottom of the net. Not high enough. So Campbell gets the ball. As it is Campbell's basketball, baseline backcourt. Lester to front court. Lester will drive all the way through. Scooping layup, no good. Rebound Brandenburg, left hand, left side, good. Brandenburg has 2. Campbell has an 8-2 advantage. Its largest lead. 4:05 to play as we're in the opening quarter at Brown Court. Harden between the circles, picked up by Lester in the man-to-man. Now here comes Newman to take the pass, dogged by Hutchison. Hutchison right there with. And now the switch as Pemberton takes it away from Newman as she slips down. Pemberton, front court, 1-on-2 break, driving, shooting, missing, rebound. Hutchison had a hand on it, but Harden comes away with it for West. Front court, all alone. Newman, left side, travel, no call. Saved her own rebound, her own miss, and throws it out of play on the far sideline. In front of the Cougar bench, it goes to Campbell. 8-2 Campbell, 3:31 to play, and West calls a timeout.
Well, offensively, Jim, I think that we need to just take our time on our layups. The rushing things, it seems like to me.
Little rushed, and you could tell that Lester on both layup attempts was not pleased with the timing and I guess the pace. A little too quick.
Officially, unofficially, I have West with already 7 turnovers.
Wow, 7 turnovers already, and we've played 4 minutes and 29 seconds.
The one was a jump ball.
Right.
That went away,
So the teams will break from the huddles. 30-second timeout called by West. West returns its same 5 in Harden, Winton, Rivabogi, Newman, and Beeler. Campbell has the ball, far side, back court. Triggering to play is Destiny Rutherford, who came in during the timeout, joining Stanfield, who checks in. That's Reagan Stanfield, along with Hutchison with the basketball between the circles. Also on the team on the floor right now is Kitts and Pemberton. Stanfield, free throw line, throws near corner. Rutherford for 3. It is missing. Long rebound by Rutherford. Chased it down. Nice follow on her shot. And Rutherford will work down the near side, hands it off to Kitts, free throw line, hands it off to Pemberton. Driving in the lane, shooting, missing. Rebound taken away by West in traffic to Harden, who will operate the offense and bring it across the blue midcourt line for the West Lady Rebels. At the basket to our left. Up top, a 3 by Harden. It's a short one again. Not quite as short as her last attempt. Rebound by Campbell. Rutherford, front court, throws it away. Harden steps in front of Pemberton. Harden in front court, 1-on-4. To the near side it comes. Here's Newman driving through, forcing up a shot. It's missing. It's out of the inline. Last touch by West. It's Campbell's basketball. 8-2 Campbell, 2:34 to play. Opening quarter. Lester checks back in. Taking a breather is Pemberton. Lester, Kitts, Hutchison, Stanfield. The inbounder down to our left at the baseline backcourt is Rutherford. Tosses it in against some pressure to Kitts. Back to Rutherford. Races to front court. Will drive all the way through and a bounce pass to Lester. Shot's good by Lester. She's fouled. Lester and Rutherford, perfect timing. 4 for Lester. The foul tagged on West. They count the bucket. This is Loriona Winton's foul, her first for the senior. Team foul number 2 for West. At the line, Bella Lester.
Yeah, Destiny did a good job of pass right there. Passing. Bella's person. Lady came on her and she got rid of it right there.
Bella makes the free throw. Yeah, Campbell by 9. Thank you, Don. With 2:19 to play in the opening quarter. Harden between the circles. Campbell stays man-to-man. Posting high is Winton, guarded by Stanfield. Now a shot attempt blocked by Campbell on the far side. Saved at the inline. Tiptoeing with the save is Rutherford. To Hutchison, to front court. Cross court, left-hand pass to Lester on the near side. Stops her dribble. Needs some help. Bounces it to a moving Kitts. Driving, shooting, scoring right side of the lane. Nice move by Kitts as Campbell opened that one up for her. It's 13-2. Campbell is ahead, its largest lead over West. Long shot, no good. West rebound tap, saved by Kitts had it, and saved by Rutherford for Campbell. Hutchison to front court with the right-hand dribble. Down the left side of the lane, lost control, throws to a trailing Rutherford to the free throw line to Lester. Lets the 15-footer go, back iron miss. Here is West with the rebound. Beeler pulls it away. And a foul on Hutchison trying to re-steal the ball from Harden. And that's the first foul on Campbell. This goes against Sailor Hutchison, her first. Down to our right, Beeler will toss it in play to Harden. 13-2 Campbell, 85 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Cougars lost a tough one in the JV game, 75-62 to West in the 4:30 contest. We're in the middle of the game here. Harden with the basketball in front court, taking her time. Finds Newman. Newman, raw cross-court pass. Goes to Geister, who checked in during the break. Deep far corner with the basketball is Beeler. Down top, making the move. Arriva bogey. Shot no good. Rebound by Campbell. Here's Hutchison down the far side to Lester. Lester to Kitts. Right side of the key. 3 extra steps. Kitts went off the floor to launch the shot. Defender was there, came right back. That's a Campbell turnover, 13-2 in favor of Campbell over West. As Hutchison checks out for Campbell, checking on is Reagan Davis, number 12.
And the girls are doing a real good job of sharing the ball and looking for the opening.
You know, we've seen that really about every game, haven't we?
Yes, yeah, they do a good job of it. You know, they just that motion offense out front just opens that lane right up.
Front court, West with the basketball. Basket to our left. We're under 30 seconds, first quarter. West scored the first 2. Campbell scored the last 13. And hello to the coach tonight, Coach Jerry Dagley. Tuned in. Here comes West for a last second shot with 17, well, not a last second shot, 17 seconds left as Harden made her move to the bucket. This foul is tagged on Campbell County. That goes on Brandenburg, I think. Brandenburg's first. The basket to our left is Harden to shoot 2 free throws. Harden, number 3. Shot, good. So Harden breaks the ice.
And she's a three-point shooter as well, you know. She's pretty small little girl here, but you know, she can handle the ball and does real well out there.
She pretty much is the spark plug for this team. Second free throw is short, rebound, saved by Campbell. Lester with the defender on her back comes away with it. It's a 13-3 game in favor of Campbell. Front court. That's Giesler. Falls down trying to guard Bella Lester. Pass goes deep far corner. Reagan Davis for 3. Rattles in, rattles out, and there's the quarter. It's 13-3 Campbell after 1 as you're following Campbell basketball from Brown Court on the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better vision begins with a phone call to former Lady Cougar Dr. Jill Browning, 423-566-5850.
I can see the scoreboard. I can see the scoreboard.
See Dr. Jill Browning inside the Walmart Eye Center, open Monday through Thursday. Appointments are available.
Go Cougars!
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is community.
West trails Campbell 13-3 to start the second half at the midcourt line on this near side of the floor. Arriva Bogey tosses it in play to Harden, joined by Newman in this basketball game. Also in the contest, Maya Beeler for the West Lady Rebels, coached by Summer Roper. And let's check number 22, that's Serenity Geisler. She came in late first quarter. Left side of the key for 3. That's an air ball by Harden. And it goes out of play at the end line. Down to our left, it's Campbell's basketball. Hutchison, Rutherford, the trigger man, Pemberton against some pressure in backcourt. Down to our left, Brandenburg and Davis, the Campbell County 5. Just underway. Campbell scored 13 straight points. to take a 13-2 lead. Here it's a 10-point advantage at the start of the second quarter. Bounce pass to front court, goes to Pemberton, far side, goes to deep corner. Davis drives through, throws near corner. Rutherford sets for three on the way. It's missing away. Rebound by Campbell. Brandenburg in front of the bucket. Turns, spins it back up and in. Nice move. Brandenburg with the left hand off the left side of the glass has 4. Campbell has a 15-3 advantage.
It's really important, Jim, to be in that and an offensive rebound to be on that weak side. And Emma got in a good position right there.
Good response. Top of the circle jumper by Newman. No good for 3. Rebound loose. Saved by Campbell. Davis snags it. Throws it to Pemberton. Lost control. Regains it. And now finds help from Hutchison. He'll bring it across the blue midcourt stripe with the left-hand dribble as she looks back for instruction from the standing coach Jason Kitts across the way to our left. Hutchison against Harden in the man-to-man. Lost her dribble. Throws it to a moving Pemberton. Lays it up. Right side. Right hand, but she dropped off the right foot. She's a little bit off balance. Makes it go. Pemberton has 4. Campbell is up 17-3. Campbell's largest lead comes at 17-3, 6:22 to play in the opening quarter.
That was a nice pass and good back cut right there.
The finish by Pemberton for Campbell County, of course. Front court, basket to our left, posting high. Geisler takes the pass, left of the circle. Now across the top of the circle goes to Newman. Now to Harden on the far right wing. The basket to our left, 6 minutes to play until halftime, 17-3 Campbell. Campbell County yet to make a Dr. Jill Browning 3. We've had a couple of collectibles and more free throws, actually 3 tonight. Here's Harden driving through, has it stripped away by Davis, regains possession. Harden, that is, and West. Free throw line jumper. Harden, it's rimming, no good. Rebound yanked away by Pemberton for Campbell. Clears to Hutchison. Hutchison, front court, deep left side, Davis. Davis will drive the lane, throws it near side. Rutherford will drive the paint, the sideline. Back to Pemberton, driving through the lane. Shot is good. She's fouled.
Good ball fake there. Good drive.
Lacey Pemberton. Count the bucket. This foul is tagged on Serenity Geisler. That is her first. Team foul 3. And for a collectibles and more free throw, it's Lacey Pemberton. Bella Lester 3 for 3 at the stripe tonight. The collectibles and more free throw line. Rutherford checks out. Checking back in is Kitts. Geisler checks out for West. Winton checks back in for 1 free throw. Here is Pemberton. Shot, short arm, tipped out. It's going to be last touched by Brandenburg at the end line, making an effort for that rebound. 6 tonight for Pemberton. 0 for 1 of the collectibles and more free throw stripe. 19-3 in favor of Campbell. Lady Cougars continue to build that lead. It's a plus 16. Basket to our left. Checking in is Riley Phillips, a point guard, junior for West. Joining Newman. Ball is stolen by Davis. Davis, front court for Campbell. Down the left side of the lane, puts it up, is rolling away, no good. Last touch, no, saved at the end line by Newman and West, and it goes off West on the near sideline. Campbell's basketball. Campbell has Brandenburg, Pemberton, who'll toss it in play. Kitts, Davis, Hutchison, the 5. It's Newman, Reva Bogey for West, along with Harden, Winton. The new player game is mentioned, Phillips. Driving through is Campbell. Ball goes out of play at the end line. Last touch by West. West, I said they're in black. That's their navy. That's really a dark navy. I was wrong when I said black.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, navy and red and white. West colors. Bounce pass in the lane. Brandenburg lays it up from in front. Good. Brandenburg has 6. Campbell has 21. West has 3. 4:40 to play on the game clock to our left. As you see it on your screen, if you're watching, if you're listening, we have to tell you about it. Here's Phillips driving through, loses the ball. Brandenburg with a steal. Double hand lead pass to Pemberton, chasing it down in front court. Spins, drives, shoots, scores! Lacey Pemberton, quite a spin move as she pivoted right in front of the bucket, laid it up with the right hand. Campbell stretches that lead out now down to 20.
Yeah, that was a good lead pass. She looked up and off that rebound, West is not getting back right now.
10 straight points for Campbell, most of those from Pemberton. Deep left corner. Riva Bogey with the basketball, throws it up between the circles to Winton, now to Harden. Harden. Pemberton is her defender in the Campbell man-to-man. Now they'll switch. It's Hutchison driving the lane. This is Winton. Bump and a foul on Campbell. This foul is tagged on Campbell's Regan Davis. Her first. This sends Winton to the stripe to shoot 2, they say, a shooting violation.
West has a lot of turnovers, but at the same token, I think Campbell County is playing really good defense.
Kind of that perfect match.
Yes.
Air ball on the free throw attempt by Winton.
And you're talking about the colors. Us men, we don't match colors very well.
Well, no.
Somehow we're always told by our better half.
Yeah, especially for a guy who doesn't know if he's left-handed or right-handed. Back at the line is Gloriana Winton. Second free throw is a miss. It's a rebound by Campbell's Pemberton. Stops and will hand it off to Hutchison. Hutchison guarded by Harden in backcourt. Hutchison spins at the free throw at the midcourt line. Behind the back dribble, driving through, throws it off to Pemberton on the left side of the bucket. Basket to our right. Now to Kitts, right side of the key for three. Yes! That's a Dr. Jill Browning 2020 tray, by the way. Everybody saw that one. So Kitts with 7 tonight. Steal by Campbell. Here's a jumper by Hutchison for 3. Swish! Back-to-back Dr. Jill Browning trays for Campbell County. Lady Cougars defending man-to-man. The basket to our left, 29-3. Campbell scored quite quickly there. Back-to-back trays. Plus 26. West in front court, basket to our left. Phillips has it knocked away, and a jump basketball is called. It's Campbell's possession, so Don, another turnover by West. And this may get out of hand. You and I may get a chance to play tonight. This gap is widening. 26, the difference.
Yeah, they unofficially have 13 turnovers so far.
Timeout requested, so a pause. It's a full timeout. 2:55 left, opening half. It's Campbell 29, Lady Rebels of West 3. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
Campbell's basketball as we return to action, throwing it in play in front of the Cougar bench, far side, back court, across the way to our left. Kitts has it in front court, leads Lester, lays it up right side of the glass, missed it. Rebound by West. Campbell has Lexi Morris in the lineup, joining Stanfield, Kitts, Hutchison, and Lester. Steal by Campbell's Hutchison. At the end line, she lost her balance, had no choice but to throw it off her defender, Kaylee Newman, and it'll go right back to Campbell County. So nice save by Hutchison. Stanfield inbounds as we face the basket to our left at the end line on the near side. Pressure by West. 2.5 minutes to play until halftime. 26-point game. Here's Lester in front court for Campbell. Right side of the key. Hands it off, wing. Hands it off to Kitts. Throws it deep left corner. Stanfield for a 3. Long miss. Chased down by Lester in the near corner. Saved by Campbell. Inside pass to the near block to Morris. Attempts a shot. It's partially blocked. It goes out of play. Last touch by West. It's Campbell's basketball. 2:12 second quarter. Stanfield on the left side, far side of the glass as we face the basket to our right at the end line. We'll toss it in play. Shane White is here tonight. He likes to be called Coach Shane White on here for the Cougars. The ball goes loose and there's a hold by Campbell County. Or is this West? This is on West.
It's on West, yes.
And Campbell gets a break here. This is team foul 4 on West. This is tagged on Riley Phillips, her first. Team foul 4, 29-3. Campbell ahead. Lester working in play, near side, front court. Hutchison lost her balance. Was going to step over the end line. Didn't want to go over and back because she caught the ball in the front court. It's a turnover nonetheless. Nobody could get it as she tried to toss it back and play basically down the near sideline. I'm not so sure that her teammates knew what was going on there.
No, she was going to go over and back easy. Like you said, she was stepping on the line right there. I'm surprised they didn't call it.
West in front court. Shot blocked by Morris as Arivabogi tried to attempted the shot. It's blocked by Morris. Davis checks back in. Kitts takes a breather. Campbell has Davis, Stanfield, Morris, Lester, Hutchison. West tossed it in play, near side, front court. Change that to near side of the basket, front court at the end line. Shots blocked, saved by Campbell. Lester has it in front court. Finds Davis, signs Stanfield, hands it off to Hutchison. Hutchison spins to the free throw line, will drive down, bounce past Morris, right side layup, no good. Rebound West. Harden comes away with it finally. 90 seconds left. Front court, Harden wanted that three, didn't take it. Picked up by the much taller Bella Lester in the man-to-man. I would say that Harden probably goes every bit of maybe 5'5". Tries the left side of the key three. It's a miss. Rebound yanked away by Morris for Campbell. 70 seconds. Behind the back dribble to front court. It's Hutchison down the far side. Hutchison scoops it back to a trailing Davis. Lost it. Gets it back to Hutchison. Long pass across the floor to Stanfield. Hands it off to Lester, who'll drive to the bucket. Pulls up. Shoots. Shot's no good. She lost part of the tape around her finger as it went with the basketball. She turns back and laughs as that tape wrapped on her fingers, thrown off to the inline down there to our right. We face the basket to our right. Stanfield tosses it in play, far side, left side at the inline. Bounces to Hutchison in traffic. Ball comes loose, stolen by Harden. 49 seconds. Harden, one-on-one break, will drive, will stop, will shoot, will score. Harden has 3 tonight in a 29-5 game. It's been a couple of days since West last scored. That was way back late first quarter. Hutchison, front court. Morris, right side layup. Yes!
Good look. Good
Morris
look.
has 2. We're 31-5. Favor of Campbell. West perhaps holding for the last shot. 18 seconds. Between the circles, it's Harden. 13 seconds. Campbell man-to-man. Harden for West. 8 seconds. Harden being guarded by Lester. And here comes Stanfield. 2 seconds. Harden will have a running shot. Counts if it goes. It misses at the horn. We played a first half of basketball on Brown Court. It is Campbell 31, West 5. The bracket in a moment. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is Lace to Pearls for Girls in downtown La Follette, and this is Jennifer. We're here to serve. We'd love to be your personal shopper. We have ladies' collection of clothing in here along with little girls' collection. So let us shop for you. Come and see us Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in downtown La Follette.
This is Skeeter with Doyle's Tire Shop. We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name brand tires as my dad Doyle did when he first opened up.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&L Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&L Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&L Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
2. Campbell County in command, 31-5 at halftime with the girls' varsity game. The JV game, the junior varsity game, went the way of West over the Cougars, 75-62. In this game, the girls' game, it's West trailing by 26 points. That's Campbell's largest lead that has happened twice tonight. 29-3 and here 31-5. West scored the first 2. Campbell scored the next 13 to build a 13-2 lead. West scored late first quarter, didn't score again until just very late in the second quarter. And here's a 31-5 game. Here's how the scoring breaks down. First for West, Amani Harden, senior point guard, has 3, a bucket and a free throw. Kaylee Newman has the other 2, a field goal. Maya Beeler, along with Serenity Geisler, Obeya Arivabogi has played and failed to score, as has Riley Phillips. Loriona Winton has played and failed to score for the West Rebels. Campbell has played 9 Lady Cougars. 6 have scored. Campbell is led by Lacey Pemberton with 8. 7 from Carly Kitts. 6 from Emma Brandenburg. 5 from Bella Lester, including 3 collectibles and more free throws. A big 3 from Sailor Hutchinson, a Dr. Jill Browning 2020 trade. And Lexi Morris with 2 points for Campbell. Playing in this game have been Reagan Stanfield as well, along with Destiny Rutherford and Reagan Davis. Those ladies have played and yet to score in tonight's contest. 31-5 in favor of Campbell. We touched on this in the pregame of the game tonight, as we always visit with the officials before the game, and same story again tonight. And when I was over at Oneida last Monday, I asked what the SWP stood on the warm-up jackets for the officials. He said, that's for Steve Pye. And I said, what's Steve done? He said, well, he passed away. And I said, oh my gosh. So really shocking news for me. Steve passed away back in April, and we wanted to honor Steve tonight by talking a bit about him tonight on the broadcast. Steve and I go way back to high school basketball. He played at Clinton. I played at La Follette. And they had the upper hand over La Follette most of those games, and never ran into him again. 2 years later, I'm broadcasting college basketball, and I'm like, that's Steve Pyatt officiating this game. And so we basically started a friendship calling college basketball. And the first night I ran into Steve, we were at Tampa. I was broadcasting the Tulane, South Florida game on radio in New Orleans, and Steve was officiating the game. I walked up behind him. I knew who he was, and I said, hey, the La Follette Owls are better than the Clinton Dragons. And he turned around real fast, like, who is talking about this in Tampa, Florida on the basketball court? And we had a good visit, and then, of course, ran into each other a lot after that on the NCAA basketball circuit, he officiating and myself broadcasting, but really a great individual. And a footnote about Steve, besides being just a super person and a wonderful basketball official, first-class fella, he played on the freshman basketball team at Tennessee back in 1974. That was in the days of Ernie and Bernie when they had freshman teams in college basketball. And that was quite a treat and quite an honor. And what a special footnote to your resume to have played with that group of individuals. Perhaps, at least in our era, the greatest era of Tennessee basketball. But Steve graduated from Clinton High School in 1974, and he was certainly very active in the Clinton community. He lived in Norris, but he did so many things in Clinton. That's where his insurance agency was there. You couldn't miss it as you went into town before you go over the big overpass over town off there on the left. But always look for Steve's name on the building over there. But we honor Steve Pyatt tonight. And one of the officials said, well, I don't know what the W stands for. It stands for Wayne. That's Stephen Wayne Pyatt, our friend, passing away at age 65. And Steve, thank you for your friendship and for the memories. It's 31-5. This is the Campbell County Lady Cougars basketball game in favor of Campbell. West is trailing the Lady Cougars by 26. West led by 2-0, and then it's all been Campbell since. The JV game went the way of the West Rebel JVs, 75-62. Logan Day had a good night tonight for Campbell, 18 points, 10 points from Eli Dorton. Gabe St. John and Luke Browning each had 9, 6 from Gavin Owens. Brady Hatmaker and Sean Starrett had 4 apiece. Cole Miller chipped in 2 for Campbell County. And what was a pretty tight game, but West came away, pulling away late, winning 75-62. We'll start the second half of the girls' game here in just a moment. It's 31-5. Campbell is ahead of the West Rebels. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
There are two types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Rinnai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With a natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Rinnai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by. BP is back. Rice Oil has brought back BP to Big O's Get and Go and Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving and helps drive the U.S. economy. Amoco is back on the road. That's right, Amoco is back to bring you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco right now at West End Amoco. Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. BP and Amoco from Rice Oil, La Follette.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with three guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
There's the buzzer barking. We're set to start second half of action here at Brown Court. Campbell ahead of West 31-5. Don, what did you like in the first half for Campbell? Maybe what didn't you like so much in that first half?
Well, you know, they had only 6 turnovers, Jim, for the whole half and had 9 assists. Right there kind of tells the story about them with unselfishly throwing, moving the ball around. And I like the way, the West, again, I officially haven't had an offensive rebound yet. So they're boxing out well and keeping them to one shot, and I think Campbell County is probably maybe able to cruise a little bit here. But during this time, Jim, you're going to run the offense. You're going to work on your offense and just run the offense through.
Keep that energy level high.
Yes.
Front court, West with the basketball. Basket to our right. Same 5 the start of the game for both teams. Shot misses by West. Here's the first offensive rebound by West. It's attempted shot, partially blocked, saved by Campbell. Lead pass for Lester. Lester for Campbell. Driving, shooting, left side, left hand. Good! Bella Lester with 7 for Campbell County. And that is another take it to the bank. Hard side bank, big play by the Cougars. The Lady Cougars in this case. Campbell ahead, 33-5. Travel on West. The West 5 is Hardin, Winton, Riva Bogie, Beeler, Newman. For Campbell, Lester, Kitts, Pemberton, Hutchison, Brandenburg. Moderate backcourt pressure by West. Lester takes the pass, brings it across front court. Off-the-dribble pass, far side Kitts for a right side three. It's good. Kitts. 2 threes tonight for Campbell. The Dr. Jill Browning 2020 trade. Everybody saw that one. 36-5. Campbell ahead. Campbell County had back-to-back trays late in the first half to build the lead out to 29-3. Front court, basket to our right. West down by 31 points. Here is West. It's a jump basketball. No, it's a steal by Kitts. They let him tussle over it. Front court, lead pass. Lester driving, shooting, reverse layup, no good. Rebound followed by Kitts. Good. Right side for Kitts. Kitts has a dozen to lead all scorers. 38-5 in favor of Campbell. in a district game with the West Lady Rebels. Front court. And Lester caught that pass over her shoulder, by the way. I didn't get a chance to mention that. It was so quick and happening, like maybe a wide receiver.
Yeah, she wasn't able to establish her footwork right there when that happening.
Left side for three. This is a long miss by Harden. Ball is free. West has the recovery. In front, Newman with a jumper. Good. Newman with a putback has 4. West has his first points in a long, long time. 38-7 is the score. Front court. Basket to our left. Brandenburg to a trailing Pemberton, driving, shooting, scoring. Lacey Pemberton with 10 for Campbell. Her first 2 of the second half. Another take it to the bank. Hartside bank. Big play by Campbell. 5:44 to play third quarter.
I think Emma wanted to get an assist right there. She was wide open and then gave it up.
Unselfishly turned back to find the trailer. Shot missed by West. Brandenburg with the rebound. Looks for her trailer. There is Hutchison. Will take the pass. 40-7. Campbell by 33. Matching its largest lead. Front court. Hutchison right side. Oh! A collision. Player control foul. As it's Winton takes quite a shot. Hutchison checks on her. She may have gotten in the shoulder to the mouth-nose area. That has to smart. Here comes Caroline Smith on for the West Lady Rebels. Joining Beeler. Riva Bogey, the inbounder, down to our left at the backcourt, along with Harden. As mentioned, Smith is in the game. And then, of course, Kaylee Newman. I think Newman's gone probably about all the way for West.
You know, no matter what the score is, I have to respect West. They're still trying to run their offense and doing the right things here. It seems like they're just very inexperienced right now.
Steal by Pemberton. A young team. We talked about Smith in the game, a freshman. Phillips has seen action, a freshman. Front court, Campbell. Basket to our left ahead by 33. Hutchison will work to the free throw line, drives through, kicks it back to a trailing Pemberton in the lane, scoops it to Brandenburg, left side, left hand, good. Brandenburg with a little soft jumper off the glass, 42-7. Campbell ahead by plus 35. 8 for Brandenburg tonight. Jumper left side, this is good by Harden. Harden gets one to fall. She has 5, 2 buckets and a free throw, 42-9. Some moderate backcourt pressure by West. Down the far side in front court comes Kitts. Ball is tipped away from her, out of play over there. Our good buddy Johnny Jeffries came over before the game. He said, you make sure that you tell Jerry Dagney we said hello. So Johnny Jeffries and the boys here tonight. Across the way behind the Cougar bench. Between the circles, it's Hutchison. Down the left side, hands it off to Pemberton. Rutherford, deep far corner, Stanfield for 3, got it. That's Reagan Stanfield with the Dr. Jill Browning 2023. First 3 tonight for Stanfield. It's 45-9 in favor of Campbell. West the other way, shot off the mark, no good. Hutchison with the rebound. I failed to tell you figured it out, though, that Stanfield's back in the game along with Rutherford. Driving, this is Hutchison, left hand layup, left side, good. By the left-hander, Hutchison has 5. Campbell builds that lead out to 47-9. It was 13-3 at the end of the first quarter, 31-5 at the half. Here, 47-9. Driving through, Newman, shot no good. It goes out of play at the end line. Last touch by Campbell. It's West basketball. Lexi Morris, Reagan Davis checking in for Campbell. Brandenburg, Hutchison checking out for Campbell.
And right now there's a running clock.
So Campbell will have the ball. I thought it was going to be West basketball, and it is West basketball. Lester was at the end line as if she was awaiting to toss it in play. Sometimes those things work. Riva Bogey on the far side, left side of the glass. Basket to our right to toss it in play, and does. To Newman. Newman at the free throw line. Driving, running, hook in the lane. Shot is no good. Put back no good. Foul on Campbell. This may be on Lester. And that is the case. Bella Lester with her first foul. Team foul 1, Campbell. Clock stops on the free throw here. 47-9. Campbell ahead by 28 points. Free throw is good.
No, they're not stopping the free throws.
47-10. Right.
Yeah, they're. I think after a 30-point lead.
Well, they started it back.
Yeah, and a 30-point lead. I think they run a running clock.
Okay, it's a 37-point lead. I'm wrong in my math here. I said 30 minutes ago. It was 38. So a 37-point lead, 47-10 in favor of Campbell County. So running clock. West with pressure in back court. Lester throws in front court to Rutherford. To Davis. Left side. Morris. Shot. No good. Tipped out. Save by West. Smith pulls it away. Hands it off now to Beeler, who brings it to front court. Down the near side. Extra steps by Phillips. No call. Pass comes out to Beeler in the center circle. 1:45 to play third quarter. 47-10 Campbell. Lester dogging Phillips. Ball gets knocked free. Save, though, by Newman for West. Newman between the circles. 95 seconds, third quarter. Newman, change of pace, works off the Smith pick. Left side of the free throw line jumper, good. Newman has 6 to lead her team. Best of the game, a dozen for Carly Kitts. 47-12. Campbell County, front court after some pressure. Here's Rutherford, left wing. Scoops it to a trailing Lester, driving through. Extra steps, I thought. Lay up good by Lester. She's just kind of finger rolled it with the right hand on the left side of the glass. Lester has 10 for Campbell. Front court, West, ball tapped free. A foul is called on Stanfield. I thought that was clean. The official did not. And this is against the Campbell County Lady Cougars. I thought Reagan Stanfield are tagging it on Bella Lester. So the second on Lester. 49 seconds, clock rolls, 49-12.
Yeah, she reached in to get a cheap foul right there, you know.
Well, you and I were disagreeing on that. I thought it was clean, but you had a better look than I did. Jumper, right corner for 3, no good by Newman. West with the rebound. Free throw line jumper, Beeler kicks the back of the iron. Now it's Rutherford to recover it for Campbell. Pass ahead to Davis. One-on-one, driving, throwing it back to a trailing Morris. Shot good from the left side. Morris has 4. It's another take it to the bank, frontside bank, big Campbell play by the Lady Cougars. 51-12. Almost a steal. Front court, free throw line jumper, Beeler, missing. Rebound by West. Here is Beeler again, near corner. Goes it to a trailing Newman. That's third quarter horn. 47, change that 51-12 in favor of Campbell County. That's the end of 3. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
I think.
Hello, Cougar fans. I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years.
Inslee's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor-trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts.
Inslee Tire Center now stocks gear oil and hydraulic fluid in 5-gallon buckets, also DEF and bar oil. Inslee Tire Center is on Baker Highway at the Norma Turnoff at Huntsville, 423-663-2142. And see Inslee Tire Center in La Follette.
Reagan Stanfield down in front of us sets to toss it in play, near side, midcourt. And it comes to Hutchison, joined by Kitts, Brandenburg, and Pemberton. For West to start the fourth quarter, Phillips, jumper by Stanfield, block, gets it back, saves it at the end line, last touch, they say, at the stripe by Phillips, by Stanfield. It's West basketball, Harden and Phillips in the backcourt. Smith along with Beeler for Coach Summer Roper. And then, of course, Kaylee Newman. I think Newman's played every second tonight. Double high post West, basket to our right. Campbell County stays man-to-man. Phillips on the far wing. Puts down her dribble. Stops, free throw line. Throws it to left side. Smith. Shot missing badly. Rebounded by Campbell's Kitts. Kitts slows up. Throws near side to Hutchison, who'll bring it across the stripe with a left-hand dribble. Down the left side of the lane, driving all the way through. Shot's good. She left maybe before she wanted to, it appeared. Hutchison has 7 for Campbell, 53-12.
Usually Emma's lady that's guarding her comes on her. And that didn't happen that time, so she was wide open.
41-point advantage for Campbell County. West in front court, basket to our right. Smith on the top of the circle with the basketball. Throws it to the far wing. To Harden, makes a move on Stanfield, running jumper, left corner, no good, tap, save, Campbell. Pemberton pulls it away in traffic. Pemberton tosses it to the near side to Hutchison. Hutchison wheels back out for Campbell County. And will work to the top of the circle, down the right side of the lane, hands it off to Kitts. Kitts will work to the paint, to a weaving Pemberton, driving, shooting, scoring, she's fouled. Nice moves by Campbell County as they weave and pass, and here finally Pemberton knocks it through for Campbell County. Beeler with her first foul, and this sends Pemberton to the line to try to camp a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Pemberton for Campbell County at the free throw line. Collectible some more free throw line, has a dozen. And she is 0 for 1 at the stripe. Free throw swishing through. So Pemberton has a baker's dozen, and Campbell County has a 44-point lead, 56-12.
And with that motion offense, Jim, it just opens up that middle real good, and that's why you see those girls driving right in and getting a layup or a little short jumper.
Open lane for Pemberton that time. Ball tipped away by Hutchison. Goes after it. Has a steal finally. Throws to a trailing Pemberton. Pemberton one-on-one break. Driving, shooting, missing. Rebound. Left side tipped out. Saved by West. But coming back in play was Beeler to get the rebound, and you can't do that. It turns back to Campbell. Lady Cougars bring back on Rutherford, taking a breather is Hutchison. Pemberton gets a breather too, so it's Lester, Morris, Rutherford, Davis, and the inbounder down to our left side of the glass. Basket to our left is Stanfield. Throws it in to Rutherford, has trouble with it, goes to the floor with the ball, and still is battling on the far side. Jump basketball, it's West possession. West brings on for the first time tonight number 32. Don't have that number on our roster. Our apologies for that. Harden on the floor with Phillips, Smith, Beeler, and number 32. Front court, jumper, left side, in, out, back in, good. Is that a 3? That's a 2. Phillips with the 2. She was on that far wing, 56-14. Pass goes to midcourt to Lester. Lester is fouled by Phillips. Phillips getting up in Lester's airspace, commits the foul. 56-14 in favor of Campbell.
We were real lucky they didn't get intercepted right there.
Very close. Front court, Lester with the basketball. Works to the free throw line. All the way through for a layup right side. Missed it. Rebounded by Smith for West. 4:13 to play in the ball game. Basket to our right. Harden loses control, regains it deep near corner. Double team there. Throws it to the wing, and then down goes the player. A hole by Lester, who helps number 32 back to her feet. And this on Bella Lester is unofficially her third. Team foul 4 for Campbell.
I think the little Harden girl, she's just kind of a one-man show.
She's a special player. Yes. Interception on the inbounds by Rutherford. Rutherford front court. Nearly double dribbled. Oh, that was a late whistle. I thought she was going to get away. She'd gotten away with that for a day. She was halfway out of town. 56-14. Here comes number 32 to toss it and play for West. In it comes to Harden. You know, you watch games and you're thinking, boy, if you could have this player and that player with this player and that player.
Yes.
And Harden's one of those players you're thinking, boy, if you can have a Harden on your team, any team in this district would be proud to have her. West has her, and that's to West credit. Here is Phillips. Drives to the left side of the lane. Ball is blocked out of play by Lexi Morris for Campbell, and it stays with West.
If they had a couple more players, a couple other players that were pretty good, that'd be backing her up, it'd be okay. But it's she takes care of the basketball, and she does most of the shooting.
Phillips, long shot missing. Rebounded by West. That's Beeler. Hands it off to Harden. Harden's her worst stat is the fact that she's a senior.
Yes.
So she'll be gone from this squad in the coming year. Here's Harden, far side for West. West, Harden driving, shooting, scoring. She's fouled. Harden has 7. And she's missed quite a few threes tonight that she probably would otherwise have made. So her stat sheet doesn't look that impressive. That's 7 for her tonight. She leads her team. Her team has 16 points. Harden at the stripe.
I think you're kind of stretching it for being 5'5" myself. She's.
Did I say 5? I probably did say 5'5". Well, we always have to exaggerate, right, a little bit. She missed the free throw, gets the rebound. 2 minutes to play, 56-16. Campbell ahead by 40. Once it was a 44-point lead. Harden setting, shooting, 18-footer, left side. It's short, rebounded by Morris for Campbell. Hook pass, baseball pass up the far side. to Lester. 2-on-1 break. Driving, throwing, near side to Davis. Davis scoops it back across the lane to Lester. Nearly lost control. Lester far wing with the basketball. Basket to our left. Rutherford for Campbell. Hands off to Lester. Returns it to the deep far corner to Rutherford. Lost it out of play off her sneaker. They're saying it went off West, so Campbell's basketball. As official Bryson Valentine makes that call on the far sideline. We're at 80 seconds to go in the game, 56-16. Stanfield to toss it and play in. It comes to Morris. Turns, shoots, spins it in.
Good pass right there.
Morris with 6. Turned, was all alone to look at the bucket on the right side of the glass. 6 tonight for Morris, 4 in the second half, 58-16 Campbell. West at the basket to our right. A tussle on the floor, jump basketball. It goes to Campbell. Smith and Rutherford in the fray there. As we have I guess the lower section below us is filling up. It's nice to see that crowd here. And some folks have come in behind us. Sure would like to see more folks here to see the Cougars play tonight. And the Lady Cougars. Front court, Campbell, basket to our left. Lady Cougars just basically running a weave here out the top of the circle. Stanfield with Rutherford. Throws it now to Morris. Left side layup, good. Morris has 8. Her best game this season, 10. 60-16, 21 seconds to play. Front court. This is Harden for West. 15 seconds. Harden backs back out with the basketball. 9 seconds. Harden stops, set, shoots a 3. It is missing as we're near the horn. 3 seconds. Ball gets tapped out of play at the end line, and that's the ball game. 60-16. Campbell wins over West. We'll visit with head coach Jason Kitts and talk about this first varsity of 2 varsity game matchups as Campbell wins it tonight 60-16 to improve to 3-3 on the season. West falls to 1-9. Stay connected. It's the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show. We'll name our collectibles more player of the game. That and more still to come on the WLAF Dulles Tire Shop Sports Network.
TCAT is a Cat fan. TCAT at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. TCAT makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
I'm Tracy Lobertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thanks, Tracy. Now here's a beautiful home that's back up for grabs. Located at 125 Foothills Circle in La Follette. Back on the market through no fault of the seller. Well-maintained brick rancher with 3 beds, 2.5 bath with a split master suite all on one level. The home sits on a gorgeous level 1.1 acre lot, which is rare to find these days. This home is currently priced at $369,000.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Lobertini. 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
At United Cumberland Bank, our #1 focus is people. You see, our employees are our largest shareholders, and they are dedicated to ensure your financial success. And one of the biggest financial decisions you can make is a home loan, and we will help every step of the way. Buying a home is a huge decision, so is choosing the right lender. Find out more at UnitedCumberland.com. United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust. Neighbors you know. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from A Follette Multiply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? CFO and Muncify.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars!
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Is Campbell winning tonight by a final score of 60-16. Jim Freeman, head coach, former head coach, baseball, basketball, assistant coach of the Lady Cougars, Coach Ryan Browning. And I guess Coach Kitts sent you up here to answer the tough questions after this one, huh?
He didn't want to be stumped today, so that's why he sent me.
It's Campbell winning 60-16 over West. Campbell led 13-3. You said after West scored that first two that Campbell will score the next 18. You're close. They scored the next 13.
Well, that's against some teams you talk about this, that, and that. You never know how the ball falls to start the game, and then. But then I thought, I felt, like Coach Kitts said, I think we could get in our offense and get a bunch of good looks, and I thought we did. It was a pretty economical night, I think.
Well, I thought your team took good care of the basketball, and they shared the basketball.
Sometimes we share it too much. Especially in practice. We'll talk about. We do. Yeah. That drop is there a lot, and we just assume, I guess, it's there all the time instead of just stopping and taking that little bunny right there. But, I thought we finished well. Lacey, I thought, finished well with contact several times. I think Bella sometimes makes it harder on herself the way she finishes, but she finished several times. Brandenburg, Lexi missed a couple there, but she finished. But that was one thing we talked about in the Hardin Valley game. I think we were, right there under the goal. It was like 7 of 25 underneath the goal, and you can win some games like that, but you shouldn't really, honestly.
Can't make a living like that.
No.
Had 9 Lady Cougars, all Lady Cougars that suited up, got into action tonight. That's always good.
But it is, as a varsity coach, certain kids are going to get more minutes. That's just it's that way across the board everywhere. So when you can get those kids that just don't get as many minutes, because they're in practice, they're working hard, just like the starters, and then just things work better with these people and that people, and that's what I told them when we come back from the half. I said everybody went in first half gave us good minutes somewhere, and that's and same way they come off the bench. You get some teams here, there, and wherever. When that crew comes in off the bench, they're going to get theirs and they're going to jack it up, and it seems like one person touches the ball off the court, but this crew same way, just like there at the end. You saw it's a perfect example. Run it back and forth. Des find Lexi for the little lay-in right there.
Share some thoughts with us about a team like West, a team that's fairly young, that's inexperienced. That's a challenge for Summer Roper, the coach. It's your first year there. And basically, I guess you're starting from scratch with a team like this in her first season.
There is. The ebb and flow through different teams, different things we've seen over the years. It's hard on a team like that. Then when I started here, we didn't have much for a JV, but we still tried to field some. Softball, we went through that, because if you don't have that JV group, then you've got that second-tier kid that may not be your starter. They're missing a lot. They could be playing a lot. A lot of people say, well, JV this. Any JV game, it's good for kids to be out there because you're at the speed of the game, just experience. And like you said, we was watching a little bit. They had that little UCLA screen, and the girl goes into a ball screen. But the opposite post kept stepping up, getting in the way. And you're like, well, what are they trying to do there? Is that girl supposed to be setting a screen away? So their girls are learning, and it does bog it down for the rest of their girls that are trying to run a play. We knew the Hardin girl, she dribbles 80% of the time. Right. She's their main ball handler. That's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And the go there was just not let her let her get too many steps and get an edge and get a layup. And I thought we did a great night, great job tonight. I thought we were angling her well. Other people were helping on the backside, and and just anytime you can make it that much tougher, your goal is to win. It's hard to be hard on the other team.
Sure,
that's what me and Adam were talking about. But our goal is still to make our girls as best they can, because there's going to be a time down the, there's things you're learning now that's going to help you somewhere down the line, and we still have to take that mindset through a 50-52 game or a 60-16 game.
January 24th is when you meet up with West again. This will be over in West Knoxville.
Well, and I was going to say something. This will be the last year they're with us. This district
right, they're leaving.
Shuffle back out, and they leave us, and we get Halls back. So, they've kind of been that over there. They've been with us a little bit, then flipped back, and then they've kind of just went back and forth. It's geography, right?
That's right. It's the TCAT Cougar wrap-up show. Of course, you know a little bit about Halls.
I've been there a few times in my life.
Yes,
so
yeah. Well, now, this is an important win tonight because it's a district game. You get back in the win column after a couple of losses. District win tonight, and then you're back on the road district game on Friday at Carnes.
Well, and that's what Coach Kiss has been stressing to them there about, we're 0-0 in the district. Now we're 1-0. And so, now obviously we want to win every game. But the loss to 09, the loss to Hardin Valley, if you dwell on it, you come out tonight, play sluggish or whatever. We shot the ball a bit better. We're still a better shooting team than what we're out there. But like tonight, if the offense is getting downhill, you don't rest on those threes, So we're going to see that during the year where people do different things, Hardin Valley or 09, and so you need to hit those outside shots, but we still got to be aggressive getting downhill. At Hardin Valley, me and Adam, we went a little bit fussing there about getting downhill. We were letting one hand on it. They weren't really dictating where we were going. They were just resting, we were, it's like that hand was real heavy pushing us out, and it really wasn't. We should have been getting downhill a lot more.
Right.
But like you said, get into it. We get into Carnes, they're athletic, they're long, they're going to take. You've got to guard everybody out there, and I've said for years in girls basketball, you kind of know that girl, you're not going to shoot it. So when you have to guard all five, it puts a little bit more stress. You can't help so much here, help so much there, and they're long. They're as maybe as long as us, or maybe just a little bit longer. They don't go real deep on the bench, and so maybe we can get in their legs a little bit. That'll be their third game this week. They played Carter last night. They played something. Adam looked it up. I forget who they played tonight. And then, of course, they'll get us on Friday night.
Carnes is a little bit like West. A few years ago, Carnes was similar to West this season.
I think that's a very fair analogy. They just kind of, and they had a little bit of the shuffling of coaches. Coach Hollyfield was there last year, and she knows X's and O's. She was at Powell. She was at CAK. So they've got a new, but they've kind of went through that, and that's hard on a program. For like you say, you learn this, you learn these plays, and you learn these plays. You learn this terminology, you learn this terminology, and it does make it a little bit harder on the girls. And like you said, just that class, and especially in girls especially in high school sports right now.
Right, in general.
They say there's not a transfer portal in high school, but you can look around and that happens. But but we'll hopefully we can come out. I know our faithful will travel. Finally, I think the rain will be over by then, and we can go over there and get us a big win here in the district.
Coach, we'll look forward to that. Coach Ryan Browning, thank you for taking time as always.
Hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate what you all do with WLAF 1450.
Well, thank you. You've always been great to us. We thank you. We'll see you Friday night.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. Campbell wins tonight 60-16 over West. Let's talk individual scoring in this basketball game. First for West, Imani Harden. We talked a bit about her here on the TCAT Cougar wrap-up show. 7 points for her tonight. Riley Phillips, a freshman off the bench with a couple of points, and then 6 from Kaylee Newman for the West Lady Rebels, falling to 1-9 on the season, 0-1 in the district. Campbell in the game led by 13 points from Lacey Pemberton. Pemberton with 5 points in the second half, 8 in the first half, 13 from Pemberton. Carly Kitts with a dozen. Bella Lester with 10 points tonight, matching her jersey number. 8 from Lexi Morris off the bench. Emma Brandenburg with 8 big points up front for Campbell. Sailor Hutchison with 7. A big 3 from Reagan Stanfield. Also tonight for Campbell County, Reagan Davis sees action. So does Destiny Rutherford. Those young ladies fail to score in this contest. 9 Lady Cougars see action. 7 get into the scoring column. Don Atherton, let's talk about our collectibles and more player of the game to put you on the spot here right away.
Yes, I think Lacey Pemberton had 5 rebounds total. She only had 1 turnover and 2 or 3 assists, and I'd have to go with Lacey Pemberton on
Lacey,
this.
very good. I concur.
Okay, would she have 13 points?
13 points, yes, she did.
There was good to see. There's how many they had? What, 4 or 5, 3 or 4 people in double figures?
Let's see, 3 Lady Cougars: Bella Lester, Carly Kitts, and then Lacey Pemberton.
And it's going to be a good jump for them going into Carnes Friday night as well, because Carnes has a pretty decent girls team, and it's going to help them in their confidence, I think, going into there.
As it's Campbell winning over West 60-16. Stay connected. We'll talk Cougar basketball against West coming up here in just a moment on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better vision begins with a phone call to former Lady Cougar Dr. Jill Browning, 423-566-5850.
I can see the scoreboard. I can see the scoreboard.
See Dr. Jill Browning inside the Walmart Eye Center, open Monday through Thursday. Appointments are available.
Cougars!
The Nova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com, or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance. You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&O Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&O Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&O Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
Back.
Number 13, Devin Martin. Number 22, Hunter Hudson. And number 23, Kevin Jack. And now, for your Cougars of Campbell County. He wears 0, Hiram Hinckley. Number 2, Devin Jones. Number 5, David Atkins. Number 12, Gavin Cox. And number 55, John Long.
Thanks to Patrick Peebley and the public address announcement of the starting lineups tonight for West and Campbell. Our officials tonight, from left to right, that is Bryson Valentine. In the middle is Matthew Queener, and the referee is Gary Cooper, who may be the tallest official in the region, as it will be Mr. Valentine to toss it up for Campbell. Gavin Cox will leap with Dane Britton. And now Mr. Valentine steps in, and we're underway. West has the basketball. This is Jalen Hill. West in the smoky gray jerseys. Red numerals trimmed in white. West on the tops of the numbers and the fronts of the jerseys. Campbell, man-to-man with the basketball. This is Martin. Back to Hill. Hill stops, jumps, shoots. Good. Right side of the free throw line. So Hill breaks the ice. It's a 2-0 game. Campbell has its first crack on offense. Lead pass for Cox. Can't hang on at the end line on the far side of the glass. It turns right back over to the West Rebels. Hill to front court. Throws the pass, near side. This goes to Hunter Hudson. Works it into the big man. That's Kevin Jack. Back on top to the man who jump centered, Dane Britton. Around the top of the circle, this is Hudson. Shot up, no good. Foul called. This on Campbell, a 2-shot violation. It's Kevin Jack. Will get free throws.
Tagged on Hiram.
This is tagged on Hiram Hinckley, his first, 5'7" junior. Up front there with Kevin Jack, who goes probably a good 6'3", 6'4". Left hand's the free throw, rims in, spins right back out.
Yes, he takes up a lot of space down under. Gavin's got his hand full with him.
That's probably a pretty good matchup there.
Yes.
As the left-hander, number 23, Kevin Jack, misses the free throw, and the aforementioned Gavin Cox with the rebound for Campbell. Front court, Hinckley on the far side. West man-to-man. Hinckley down the left side of the lane, stops the block, bounces to John Long at the free throw line, off the dribble pass near side. Jones for a three, right side on the wing, no good. Rebound by Hinckley, and stolen by Hill and West. Hinckley dribbled into Hill, and he took it away. Deep left corner for three for West. It's a short shot, rebounded by Campbell at the end line. Snagging it is David Atkins right there in front of the black stripe. To front court comes Atkins. Kicks it off far corner, Long. Drives the lane, stops. Hooks the pass to Gavin Cox. Right under the key. Three. It is missing away. Rebounded by West in the far corner. Saved by Hudson. Here's Long on the recovery. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Cox at the end line. Lost control. Could not hang on. Nice play by John Long as he took it away on that far side from Hudson to save it for Campbell. Now one of the officials tying his sneaker. That is our referee, Gary Cooper. The umpires, Brian Valentine, Matthew Queener. At the inline down to our right, West tosses it in play. That's Devin Martin, number 13. Front court, basket to our left. West with the basketball, a 2-point lead. We've played almost 2 minutes. Handoff comes to Hill. Hill at the free throw line, stops, throws it deep far corner. Here's Hudson for a three. In, out, no good. Rebound pulled away by Hinckley. Hinckley for Campbell in front court. Hinckley bouncing it right side, layup, good by low, good by Long. It came away, saved by West. Front court, Hill down the near side. Hill on the near wing. Stops, jumps, shoots, left side of the free throw line, good. Hill has 4, West has 4. Campbell yet to score. 5:42 to play first quarter. Moderate backcourt pressure by West. Hinckley brings it across the stripe. Hinckley drives all the way through, leaves it on the near side with Jones. Jones works the dribble to the near or right wing, back to a trailing Hinckley. Hinckley to the lane, needs help, bounces it to a moving Jones, puts up the shot, partially blocked, saved by West. Coming away was Martin with the basketball. Up the far side, scoop pass goes to Hill. Hill inside to Jack. Jack in the lane. Hook pass near side. Here's Hudson driving, bumping Hinckley. Shot away, no good. Rebound by West. Put back up and good. This is a nice putback by Kevin Jack, who has 2. Campbell wants a timeout. 5:05 first quarter. West 6, Campbell nothing. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Tools Tire Shop Sports Network.
That kid's.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better vision begins with a phone call to former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning, 423-566-5850.
I can see the scoreboard. I can see the scoreboard.
See Dr. Jill Browning inside the Walmart Eye Center, open Monday through Thursday. Appointments are available.
Go Cougars!
At Brown Court, it's Campbell trailing West 6-0 in the Cougars game. A hello to the coach tonight, Coach Jerry Dagley. Tuned in to Campbell Cougar and Lady Cougar basketball. Not on his usual front row seat right below our broadcast location, as in many years past. Steal by West. Campbell on the inbound. Here comes Hudson driving, shooting, missing. Follow is good by West. Nice follow by number 5. That's Britton with 2. West has an 8-0 lead over Campbell. Campbell has had a couple of shots, nothing falling yet. Front court, Hinckley, along with Long, posting at the free throw line. Jones, a steal again, same spot, same place, same man. It's Hudson driving through for a layup. He got it. Hudson has 2, and Campbell wants another timeout. It's 10-0 in favor of West. We played 3 minutes and 29 seconds. So our scorekeeper tonight, Clarence Lowe across the way. Spencer St. John on the clock for the Campbell County score table crew. Our broadcast location is atop the first level across the floor from the scorer's table. And the reason that we wound up coming to this side of the floor, we moved. John Brown used to sit across the way on the top row of the bleachers, way on the other side of the floor. So we moved our broadcast location from that side of the floor to this side so we can get camera shots of John during the game.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, that was the season that John passed away. We made all those plans. The court had been named with his name on the court and everything, and that didn't work out. That's how come we wound up on this side of the floor, which is not a bad side. You get to see the scorer's table real well. Front court, Campbell. Lester's in the basketball game, joining Atkins, along with Day, Jones, Long. Atkins drives, running, shots, blocked. Recovered by West, one-handed by Martin. To Hill down the far side. Pull-up jumper from 15, partially blocked by Campbell's Lester. Recovered by the Cougars. Day to Atkins in front court, 2-on-2. Pull-up jumper, free throw line right side. Good! David Atkins breaks the ice. That took some doing. 8-2. Campbell went more than 4 minutes without points. Bucket by West, back the other way.
We're not getting back on defense, Jim. Got to get back on this group.
West ahead, 12-2. Matching its largest lead. Front court driving through. Jones spins around on the iron, falls in. Jones for Campbell drives this right side of the bucket, puts it up with the left hand. He's left-handed. And it's Campbell. In an 8-point game, 12-4. Jones with another take it to the bank. Outside big bank play by Campbell County. West in front court. Clark's in the game for Hill. Also Nelson. Talked to Coach Auburn Gabora, who assisted on Rick Barnes' staff. Was part of the support staff there for 4 seasons during the Grant Williams Admiral Schofield era. He's been at West now 3 seasons. Jumper left side no good by West. Rebound by West. Now down low right side. This is a lay-in by Martin, who has 2. 14-4 West with a 10-point lead. Front court, baby hook. Jones, front of the bucket for Campbell County.
Jim, it's really important against West that we need to keep them to 1 shot. You know, it's so many things can happen. You just keep the team to 1 shot. You get more offensive possessions for yourself, but these kids hit the boards pretty good.
Posting high is Jack for West. That's a pick for Clark, who rolls to the free throw line. Shot blocked by Atkins. Steal by Campbell. Day bumped in back court by Nelson. Steals it, lays it up. Good. Nelson bodied up on Day. Took it away. It's 16-6. West by a 10-point lead over Campbell. Back court, moderate pressure on Day. Day brings it to front court. Almost out of control dribble. Hands it off near side. Atkins for a 3. It's short. It's rebounded by Long after he tipped it to himself. John Long throws the pass on top to Jones. Sets for a top of the key. 3. It is short. He stepped away when he let it go. Didn't follow through. Front court. Here's West with the rebound, ball thrown away. Britton can't get to it at the end line. It turns back to Campbell as West will bring on Malik Wilson. Coming out is Kevin Jack. So Wilson's in the game for West along with Britton and Clark. Full court pressure. Well, a couple of defenders in back court with pressure. Nelson's in the game for West. Also Britton. Front court, Campbell, basket to our right. Jones throws it near side. Adama Sanago checked in during that pause. Joining Lester, Atkins, Jones. Day inside is Jones. Layup good. Nice turning move. His defender falls down. Jones has 6 for Campbell. 16-8. Atkins on a foul as it is Wilson trying to get a shot to go on the right side of the glass. He missed it. And David Atkins commits the first foul for the Orange and Blue. First foul in the game tonight, actually. No, second foul by Campbell. Hiram Hinckley had that first foul. At the line, Malik Wilson for 2. First one is good.
And the Clark kid from West, he's not able to stay with Devin. So you're going to see Devin probably bring the ball up right here as well and just take charge out front and just control the ball out front.
Wilson's second free throw is good as well. 18-8. As Jones gets bumped down. Foul is tagged on number 3. That's Maurice Clark, his first, the first for West.
Now they're going to double him right here.
Down to our left, a double team by Clark and Wilson as Adama Sanago will toss it and play at the end line. And Jones will try to get free and does. And will bring it across the stripe with a right-hand dribble down the near side. Jones drives, runs, shoots, scores! He went down to the near or right block and then launched it with the left hand about 8 feet out. Jones leads all scorers with 8.
Nice bank shot.
18-10, West with the lead. Front court, West with the new man of the game who just checked in. That's Joe Dupree. Here's West on top. Number 5, Dane Britton. Goes near side to Clark. West maybe holding for the last shot. Here is Campbell defending. That is Elijah McKinney who checked in during the break as well. He's defending against Nelson, who has the basketball between the circles. 20 seconds. Handoff pass goes to Clark. Clark, top of the circle. Drives, throws it near side. Driving shot, baby hook. Good. From the far side of the glass on a reverse shot, that's Britton with 4th. It's 20-10. Campbell has the basketball. Jones, 5 seconds. Jones driving, running, shooting, missing, tapped up. It's going to be no shot attempt on the follow by Campbell. It's West 20, Campbell 10. You're following Campbell basketball at the end of one quarter on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
West scored the first 8 points of the game. It took Campbell 4 minutes and 10 seconds to get into the scoring column. So since that point, it's a 12-10 game. But that's not the score here. It's 20-10. West ahead by 10. But Campbell, once it decided to start scoring, has scored 10 points to West 12 in that stretch since the 3:50 mark of the first quarter. He will start the second quarter. Adama Sanago throws into play midcourt near side, and it comes to Long. Long throws it far side. McKinney tries the left corner three, in, out, rebounded by West. After it was volleyed around by Campbell, now stolen by Campbell's John Long. Long driving through, scooping a shot up, no good. Rebound by West, and a push foul is called on Campbell, actually a hold on Campbell. That ball really wasn't, owned by anybody. It went free. It appears as if it's going to go the way of West, and John Long comes from nowhere to get it. He commits his foul here, his first, third against Campbell. As Britton checks out, coming back on is Martin for West. For West, Wilson, Clark, Martin, Nelson, and Dupree. I talked to Coach Caporo before the game. He said, we'll go 10 deep tonight, and they've done that already. Front court, Campbell's 5. And a man-to-man, Elijah McKinney. Jumper right side, good by West. This is Clark with a 2, his first 2. Campbell inbounds against pressure. From Adama Sanago, it comes in to Devin Jones along with McKinney, Adkins, and Long. Long posting on the far side of the free throw line. Front court comes Jones down the far side to McKinney. McKinney will put the ball on the floor. 18-footer, left corner, back iron missed. Rebound by John Long. Long scoops it to Atkins, right side of the key for 3. It's missing. It's out of play. That is a team rebound for West. And West has the ball ahead 22-10 over Campbell County. Largest lead for West tonight, coming here with 6:56 to play in the first half.
And we've changed our offense a little bit. They're going more to the motion other than the standard flex right here. So they're they've put this in this last week as well. They're going back to the motion they ran last year as well. So I think it's beneficial for the way we're playing right now. We're just so robotic offensively sometimes. I think it's the best thing to do is to put more freedom to them.
Ball goes on a play in front court on the near side. Last touch by Atkins trying to take it away from Dupree. In it comes to back court. To Hill is back in the game, joining Clark and Wilson. As mentioned, Dupree's in the game. So is number 13, Devin Martin. Front court on top. Martin flicks it near side. Wilson picked up by Sinago in the man-to-man. Cross court to Dupree. Right side of the key for three. It misses. It's tapped out. It's saved by Long for Campbell off the glass as he rakes it away. Number 55 in the orange, blue, and white throws it down the near side front court to Devin Jones. Posting hard, Adama Sinago in the near block, guarded by, fronted hard by Wilson. It's Jones with the basketball for Campbell County. Jones will drive to the wing on the near side, and then takes it across the lane, stops, puts up a shot. It misses. It's rebounded, tipped out, saved by West. Adama Sinago kept it alive and knocked it off a West player. Talk about effort by number 11, Adama Sinago. Finally goes off a rebel out of play at the end line, and it stays with Campbell. As we face the basket to our right, Devin Jones will toss it to play on the near side at the end line. And as Elijah McCuddy checks out, Hiram Hinckley checks in, and Hinckley will be the inbounder. The Cougars form a box, and now they set the picks. Here comes Atkins taking the pass. Fadeaway jumper is good from a 6-footer, about an 8-footer for David Atkins on this near corner. 4 for Atkins. It's a 10-point game. Here comes West driving it the other way. Shot is good. A hard drive to the bucket by Clark, who has 4. West rebuilds that lead right back up to 12. And now timeouts requested by Campbell County.
That right there is uncalled for, Jim. We need to get back on defense, and we're jogging back.
24-12 is the score. 12-point advantage for West. 5:45 to play in the basketball game. And we talked about our friend Steve Pyatt. We remember him tonight and honor the former college and high school official, and our careers were a little bit similar. We called big-time college basketball. He officiated, I broadcast, and then somehow we wound up doing high school again. So, remembering Steve Pyatt, who passed away back at the end of last season, basically I think it was in April, and just an outstanding official, outstanding person, and we had a chance to play high school basketball against each other back in the 70s. La Follette and Clinton, his school, my school, La Follette, and then we wound up working college basketball games together. He would officiate, I broadcast. That happened many times over the years, and just a true gentleman and a man who loved the game, especially the officiating side of it. And we, again, remember and honor Steve Pyatt tonight. The sleeve patch, that's on all the officials' sleeves, their warm-up jackets. And that's from one of the officials' jackets here tonight. Campbell in front court, throwing it away. Here's West with the steal. Down the left side, it's Hill driving for the layup. It's good on the left side of the glass. Hill has 6 to lead his team. Best in the game is Jones with 8. 14-point advantage. Hinckley in back court with pressure there. Now throws it in front court to Long. Long down low to Cox. Fakes the shot, then lets it go, and he's fouled. Can't get the shot. The fall would have counted.
That's a good pass right there. It's a good pass.
This is tagged on Devin Martin, his first team foul, 2 against West. Gavin Cox at the Collectibles and More free throw line for 2 tosses. Cox, Atkins, Long, Hinckley, Jones the 5 for Coach Ernie Clausen. Free throw by Cox. Nice touch. Perfect backspin. This is first point. So for West, Dupree checks out. Coming up for the first time is sophomore Garrett Birch, a guard for Coach Alban Gaporo. Cox at the line. Basket to our right. Second toss. Pops in, pops out. Not quite the same touch at the Collectibles and More free throw stripe he had on that first toss. 26-13 is the score in favor of West. Here's a jumper. Good. Top of the circle. This is Martin. Martin has 5.
We got to put a hand in his face. These shooters, you need to contest the shot. Contest every shot.
29-13. Campbell in front court. Down by 16. Here's Long. Block right. Baby hook off the glass. Good. John Long has 2. Campbell carves it down to 29-15. Extra steps the other way, and it turns right back to Campbell. So the Cougars will inbound against pressure. John Long against a man-to-man press. Coming out for West is Maurice Clark. Checking on is Michael Nelson again. So West has played 12 players.
And they shouldn't be beating us down the court like this.
Front court, Campbell with the basketball. Adkins, far side. Works off the John Long pick. Now backs back out. Picked up by Martin in the man-to-man. Stops his dribble. The count is on. Pass comes to John Long. Long for Campbell. Handoff pass goes to Adkins. Adkins gets a little body up there by Michael Nelson. The first on Nelson as he came across with the right hand across Adkins' body. And Adkins' momentum went right into Nelson. His first foul, team's third.
And West plays physical. I mean, they're a physical team, and they're going to be bumping you, and they're going to hit you, and they're not going to call all the fouls all the time.
Can't call every foul, as Kevin O'Neill once said. Inbounds pass knocked out at the inline by West. Nelson had a hand on it, couldn't hang on. They'll swap sides of the glass. Hinckley now will take the ball from official Matthew Queener. He's on the right side or near side of the glass. Front court, basket to our right. Jones gets a pick from Long. Will work off of it. Comes near side. Jones driving, throws it low to Cox, and a hold is called on West. This is on the floor, so no shot here. And this is tagged on number 10, Malik Wilson, his first, team's fourth.
And Devin did a good job. Gavin's man come on him, and he dishes to Gavin right there. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to just give up the ball a little bit when he's going to the basket.
Hinckley into Long. Long lays it in good. 4 for Long, 29-17. Steal by Campbell. Long comes away with it. Long to front court. Down the near side. Behind the back dribble. Long for Campbell. Puts up a shot. He was at a defender right in his face. Could not release like he wanted on the shot. Here comes West with the basketball off the miss. Scoop pass. Top of the circle. From Martin it comes to Hill. Hill to Wilson, near wing. Campbell stays man-to-man. 29-17, West ahead of Campbell. On top, Martin tries another tray, and this one is missing. Rebound by Cox, who yanks it off the iron. 29-17. Campbell has Hinckley with it, knocked away, gets it back at the midcourt line. 0 versus 0. That's Hinckley and 0 for Campbell. Nelson and 0 for West. Pass comes on the far block to Jones. Turns, puts up a shot, trickles away. Martin with the rebound for West. Bounce pass ahead. Here's Nelson driving, shooting, missing. Rebound by Cox for Campbell. Gavin Cox finds Hinckley. 3:03 to play until halftime.
And John changed that arc a little bit on that shot. That helped.
Here comes Hinckley, front court, throws it to Cox. Drives the lane, puts up a running jumper. Good, he's fouled. Count that bucket by Gavin Cox. That's another take it to the bank. Hearthside Bank, big play. This foul is tagged on Jalen Hill, his first. Team foul 5 on West. And Cox, 1 of 2 at the line. There for a collectibles and more free throw. David Atkins checks out. Adama Sinago checks in. John Long gets a breather as well. It's Atkins and Hinckley, Jones, Adama, and Cox. Cox free throw, short, rebounded by West. This is taken down by Martin. Front court, West. Basket to our left. Driving through. This is Hill. Shots blocked from behind by Hinckley. Hinckley commits his second foul tonight. And this will send West to the free throw line ahead 29-19 over Campbell.
We need to pick up the energy here defensively. We don't need this to get away from us right now. When we get the ball offensively as well, we need to come out down and run the offense and get a good shot.
2 shots. First of 2 is good for Jalen Hill. This one rattles home for him. His first point. He leads his team. Best of the game is Devin Jones with 8. Jones has been quiet for a short spell here. Second free throw, no good. Atkins stepped in the lane before the ball was released. And it's going to be another shot here for Wilson, for Hill, who missed that first one. 2:41 to play until halftime. Second free throw is good. So that's 8 for Hill. As he and Jones have top honors. Hill comes out. Robert Shooter comes on. So West has played unofficially 13 players tonight. Front court, Jones for Campbell County in a 31-19 game. Campbell down by 12 as Elijah McKinney came on during that break for Campbell. So 31-19. West by 12. Its largest lead coming at 16. Long pass coming to Cox. It's going to be tipped by Martin. Coming the near side, goes out of play. And Martin gets a help up from a teammate, and Cox Nelson helped him there. Campbell's basketball. McKinney on the near side, front court, right in front of us, down below. We'll toss it in play as Schuler provides some defense. And it comes to Atkins, forces up a shot in the lane, no good. Rebound by McKinney under the bucket. Will wheel back out on the dribble in the far corner. Back to Cox, down low. Adama Sanago, good! As he lays it in, Cox found Adama, and Campbell cashed in. That's 31-21 now. West ahead by 10 over Campbell County. It was 29-13. Campbell has scored 8 points. West has scored 2 since that juncture. 16-point advantage at that point by West. On top, Schuler. Those at far side, Wilson looking for Nelson. Almost lost it. Got it back. Nelson throws it down low. Martin lays it up good. Martin has 7. He and Hill combined for 15 of West 33 points. And now Campbell turns the ball over to West.
That was an offensive foul on Devin.
Devin Jones commits his first foul. And Campbell brings out Cox. Adama Sanago, Will Lester checking in. Jones, McKinney, and Atkins, the 5 for Campbell County, as Jack checks back in for Martin, as Kevin Jack sat much of the first half after scoring 4 points. They tried to get it to him. He has it stolen away by Campbell. Adama Sanago, 33-21, 90 seconds to play until halftime. Campbell in front court, basket to our right. Wilson steals it. Adama steals it, right back. Bounce pass. McKinney pulls up, one-hander, no good. Rebound, West pulls it away. Baseball pass, front court. Here comes Birch, driving, shooting, scoring. As he gets free from Atkins under the bucket and knocks home his first points. So 2 for Garrett Birch, 35-21, 65 seconds until halftime. Campbell, basket to our right. And now a foul is called, a hold on West. This goes against Michael Nelson, his second. And now Ryan changed that. Luke Browning checks in. We talked with his father after the girls' game. He's the assistant coach for the Lady Cougars. So let's see who's in, who's out. Browning joins Lester, Adama, Sanago, Jones, far side, Atkins to toss it in play. Front court, crossed away, tosses it in to Jones. Under a minute, 35-21. West with the lead. Campbell with the ball. Far side, Jones hands it off to Lester. Lester, one dribble, hands it back to Jones. Lester will set a pick on that far side for Jones. Jones for Campbell driving through, putting up a shot. No good. Blocked. He gets knocked to the floor. No call. He's up and okay. Front court, West. Here's Clark driving through, throwing deep far side. It is out of play. Trying to get it to Schuler on an under the bucket pass to the far corner. And it goes out of bounds. Campbell's basketball. Sanago working in play in front of the Cougar bench. Across the way, back court to our left against pressure. He'll just toss it into Jones. Jones gets bumped to the floor. This foul is called on Maurice Clark, his second. So Clark and Nelson each with 2. And yes, it is. The 1-1
yes.
for Campbell County. We did not see a 1-1 in the first game. Maybe the first game I've seen in a while without a 1-1 or a double
fouls in previous games. right now, Devin, when he's going to the basket, there's a couple guys that guarding him right now, and he's starting to find people in the corner, but he still needs to look up a little bit better there and find the open man.
Devin Jones with a collectible, some more free throws, good. Jones with 9. Campbell County at Carnes on Friday. We'll send you the coverage here at 5:50 p.m. along the WLAF Tolles Tire Shop Sports Network. Devin Jones, another collectible, some more free throw. This one's nice as well. So 10 for Jones, who leads all scorers. It's a 12-point game. West with the ball, the lead. 28 seconds to play. First half. Front court, West. Schuler has it knocked away. Saved, though, by Jack, who lays it in on the left side of the glass with the left hand. Jack has 6. 37-23, 15 seconds to go in the first half. Campbell County's Devin Jones brings it across the stripe, 10 seconds. Jones almost loses his dribble, and he does. West has it, 5 seconds. West with Hill. Front court, 1 second. Hill can't get the shot away. We played a half. It's Campbell trailing West, 37-23. Back in a moment to talk Campbell basketball as the Cougars trail West at intermission on the WLAF Tolles Tire Shop Sports Network. EP is back. Rice Oil has brought back
BP to Big O's Get and Go, and Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving and helps drive the U.S. economy. Amoco is back on the road. That's right, Amoco is back to bring you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco right now at West End Amoco. Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. BP and Amoco from Rice Oil, La Follette.
On Brown Court, West leads Campbell by a score of 37-23. On the court now, the Lady Cougar dance team, the Campbell County dance team. And we'll turn it over to the ladies clad in orange and blue, representing Campbell County High School.
That makes you feel a lot better now. You got some sense. Talk to you.
Fans, and now, let us welcome to the floor your Cougar cheerleader.
It is halftime. The Lady Cougar Campbell dance team, the Campbell County cheerleading squad now getting set to perform here at intermission on Brown Court, 37-23 in favor of the West Rebels. West is led tonight, 8 points from Jalen Hill, 7 from Devin Martin, 6 from Kevin Jack, 4 each from Maurice Clark and Dane Britton, 2 from Malik Wilson, Garrett Birch with 2, Michael Nelson with 2, Hunter Hudson with 2, for a total of 37 points for Campbell. In the game, it's Devin Jones with 10 tonight, 4 from David Atkins, 4 from John Long, also 3 from Gavin Cox, 2 from Adama Sanago, and that's the Campbell County scoring tonight here in the first half of action. Hiram Hinckley played, did not score. So did Elijah McKinney, along with Luke Browning and Jordan Day, and Will Lester for the Campbell County Cougars. Lady Cougars, actually the Campbell County cheerleading squad here, following the Lady Cougar dance team, getting set to perform here at intermission. The West Rebels winning by 15 on Friday over Hardin Valley. 5-2 coming into tonight's action. Will play at home with Powell on Friday. Campbell 4-2, falling on Friday at Williamsburg to Whitley, 81-61. Campbell will play at Carnes on Friday. That will be a big game for Campbell County, Don. That's certainly a district game but always exciting when Campbell and Carnes get together in basketball. We'll hold that thought and turn it over to the Campbell County cheerleading squad here at intermission on Brown Court on WLAF. Campbell County cheerleading squad here tonight, following up on the Campbell County dance team as the Lady Cougars win earlier tonight in basketball over the West Lady Rebels. Final score is 60-16. The West Rebels won the JV game 75-62 over the Cougars. Here at halftime, it's 37-23 in favor of West over Campbell County. Don, in this first half of action, Campbell County went the first 4 minutes and 10 seconds without points. That's never good, no matter what sport you're playing. Falling behind 8-0, and the Cougars have tried to be fairly close since that point, finally breaking the ice with 3:50 to go in the first quarter.
Yes, I think this right now it's really important, this first 4 minutes of the second half, for them to get control of the game and just be able to run their offense and play some defense here. And they're not contesting the shot like they should, putting a hand in somebody's face, And I think this, like Coach, I'm sure, is enforcing that right now. Is the first 4 minutes are important right now.
Well, I also thought maybe being a little more patient on offense. I think West tended to rush Campbell, or maybe Campbell County rushed as a result for whatever reason in the first half.
I think defensively, you're right. Is West is up in their face with a man-to-man defense, and they're bumping them, and they're just not allowing Campbell County to go smooth, with any kind of a continuity with their offense, because they're getting them out of control with that.
It's West ahead 37-23. Back in a moment with the start of the second half of Campbell hosting West in District 3 action in just a moment on the WLAF Tools Tire Shop Sports Network.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Same 5 that left the floor for Campbell and West. Campbell opens with a steal to start the second half. 37-23. Campbell the basket to our left. West stays man-to-man. West has Hill with a foul, guarding Hinckley, who has 2 fouls. Free throw line, long for Campbell County. Picked up by Jack, stops, scoops it to a moving Atkins, throws it to Jones, deep far corner for a 3. It's missing. It's rebounded on the run by West. West, 2-on-2 break. Here comes Hill, driving, shooting, missing. Rebound tapped out, saved by Campbell. John Long has it. Ahead, far side, Jones, driving, shooting. That's the scoop shot, no good. Followed by Long, yes! John Long has 6 for Campbell. That's another taken to the bank. Hard side bank, big play by the Cougars. 37-25.
That's why you run the floor. The big men need to go be rim runners.
John Long with a nice follow for Campbell. Here's posting high Jack. Free throw line, near side. Finally winds up in the hands of Martin, who hit a 3 earlier. West, Hudson, left corner, 15-footer, in out, no good. West goes after it, has the rebound, tosses it out the Hill. With the recovery was Britton for West. 37-25, 6:35 and counting, third quarter. West in front court, basket to our right. On top, Martin, picked up by Cox, and the man-to-man for Campbell. Now the ball comes near wing to Jack. Long defending him. Steal by Atkins on the pass to Brenton, or the tip to Brenton. Driving through is Atkins. Shot no good. Rebounded by West. Front court, West with the basketball. Baby hook, pass inside, and the shot is no good by Jack. Gets his own miss, puts it back up. Blocked by Long, and the follow good by Jack. Thought Jack may have traveled right there at his first shot. No call. 38-25 West. Front court, Campbell. Atkins regains possession, deep far corner, throws it on the far block to Long. Cross and remove, lays it up.
Good post
hook,
move.
yes.
Good post move, John.
John Long with 8. All of Campbell's points in the second half. It's 39-27 in favor of West. West led by 14 at halftime. Front court, basket to our right. West, far wing. That's Hill. On top to Hudson, to a posting high Jack. We'll leave it off with Martin. Will now hand it to Britton. Britton circles to the top of the circle and a dribble. Inside bounce pass from Martin to Jack. Knocking down Cox. Gavin Cox draws the charge on Kevin Jack.
And that's what
Jack's first.
That's what he does. He dips his shoulder just a little bit, and you can draw charges on him.
Gavin Cox stands his ground, and John Long working to play down to our right at the end line against pressure on Hinckley and Jones. Pass comes on a scoop to Hinckley, who races to front court down the far side. Will hold up, continues to put on the dribbling exhibition, loses control, regains it, throws it to Long after Hinckley went to the floor. Long in front court, down low, pass goes to Cox, lays it in, good, over Hill. Cox with 5, John Long with the assist. It's a 10-point game, 39-29 West. Front court, West, basket to our right. Martin, bounce pass, low, here's Hudson driving, shooting, missing, rebound, tapped out, saved by West. Britton has it on top to Jack, to Martin at the free throw line. Forces his way down low with the pass. Ball goes out of play, last touch by West. It's Campbell's basketball.
And we can't afford to exchange baskets right here. We need to get a stop right there and just start cutting into this lead.
And that's what happened. Campbell had the ball when we returned. 4:50 to play, third quarter, 39-29. West ahead of Campbell. The score at halftime was 37-23, so Campbell has scored 6 points to West 2 to start the second half. And you talked about doing it defensively. The Cougars have done that, but the rebounding has played a part here as well for Campbell County, namely John Long.
Yes, and against West you can't really press them too much because of the quickness out front. So, if they do, it's going to have to be more of a show press, but you might see something different defensively right here.
West returns with its same 5. Hill, Britton, Martin, Hudson, and Jack. Campbell's countering with Cox and Atkins, Jones, Long, and Hinckley. Now Wilson will come on for West. Jack comes out. Hudson comes out as Clark comes back in for West. So the first substitutions in the second half come for West. Hinckley for Campbell. Takes it on the inbound from Long and now has a man in his face all the way up the floor. To front court comes Hinckley down the far side. Hands it off to Jones. Jones skips it between the circles to Cox. Cox for Campbell, driving, running, passing, intercepted by West. He got up in the air, then decided what to do. Here comes Britton the other way, driving layup, good. So Britton for West has 6, his first in the second half. It's a 12-point game. Ball knocked out of play on the inbounds by Hill. It will stay with Campbell.
Like you said, Jim, Gavin, you don't need to get up in the air right there with the ball, trying to pass it because you're in like a no man's land.
I don't know that he knew where he was going.
Right.
What I guess I was getting at, and I've done that before. That's not been too pleasing to the coach. Driving it the other way, Hinckley with a running jumper in the lane. Good. Little circus shot by Hiram Hinckley. He has 2. It's a 10-point game. West with the ball in the lead, 41-31. Third quarter, almost to the midpoint of the third quarter. On top, Wilson. Wilson, a couple of dribbles, hands it off to Hill. Hill, free throw line, left side. Jumper is short. Rebounded by Hinckley on a leap. 41-31. 3:55 to play third quarter. Hinckley, front court, Campbell. Hinckley, right side of the circle. Will work off the long pick. Now throws it to a trailing John Long. Sets, right side of the key, 3. It's good! John Long and a Dr. Jill Browning 2020 tray. Everybody saw that one. Front court, Martin loses control, throws it back in. It's out of play at the end line. Campbell's basketball. Timeout's requested. Change that. Will Lester comes on for Gavin Cox. So Lester joins Jones, Adkins, Hinckley, and the inbounder down to the far side, our right side. On the far side of the glass is John Long.
And West has had a quick 4 turnovers right here that's helped us out.
And Campbell turns it right back on the inbound. Stolen back by Atkins. He lost it initially. Spinning to front court, Atkins. Low pass. Jones lays it up. Good!
Good pass, David.
Jones has a dozen lead all scorers. It's a 5-point game. 41-31. Change that 41-36. Western front court. On the near side is Hill. Inside it comes to Jack. Lost it. Stolen by Hinckley. Hinckley in traffic. Will work off the Jones pick in back court. Campbell can get closer. 41-36. Campbell's never led tonight. Hinckley, front court. Stops and dribble in the lane. Throws it to Lester. Puts up a shot. Blocked out of play at the inline. It will stay with Campbell. And now West will bring on Michael Nelson for the first time in the second half. Jalen Hill checks out as we face the basket to our left. Hinckley will toss it in on the right side, far side of the glass at the inline. Hinckley, ball high above his head. Loops it to Atkins, top of the circle. Sets for a 3. It is missing off the back of the iron. That would have been a perfect shot for Campbell. Driving the other way. West shot blocked by Atkins. Put back good by Britton. Britton has 8. Campbell's lead, West lead is now back to 7. Handoff pass at the inline against pressure comes to Hinckley from John Long. 2:30 to play, third quarter. 43-36. Campbell had it down to a 5-point game just a moment ago. Front court, Jones breaks free, puts up a shot, no good, gets his own miss, back up, he's fouled, and will have 2 shots. That is Jack, I think, with the foul from behind. And let's check on that. It is fouled on, the foul is called on Britton. His first 2 shots at the collectibles and more free throw line for Devin Jones, who is 2 for 2 at the line, a total of 12 points tonight. 43-36 West. Free throw Jones, rattles around, falls off the front of the iron.
That was a good take right there for Devin. You were leaning into this man to draw that foul. The referees didn't know who was going to be right there, but they both kind of gave a good hack on him.
Adama Sanago comes on for John Long. For West, Britton checks out. Checking back in is Jalen Hill. free throw line. Devin Jones to finish the shot violation. Free throws, no good. Rebound by Lester for Campbell. So Jones can't make the collectibles and more free throws, but the Cougars have the next best thing. The basketball right back, and Hinckley is there. Well, the charge is called on Hinckley.
No, they called it on Devin.
On Devin.
Blocking foul.
So Devin Jones with his second. I know that Hinckley and Jones were in the back court there. 2:12 left, 43-36. West with the ball in the lead. Campbell's combination, Adama Sanago, David Atkins, Hiram Hinckley, Devin Jones, Will Lester. Front court, West. Basket to our right. Hill on the far side, on the wing. Goes it on top to Wilson. Near side it comes to Clark. Clark to Jack. As they run the offense on top.
Good patience by them.
For West. Coming on top, Jack. Jack goes it near side. This is Clark. Clark looks for a man on top. That's Wilson. To the far wing it goes to Hill. Hill almost a steal by Atkins. Now Jack throws it in. Here comes a driving layup. It's good. West getting what it wanted. An open bucket. The lay-in good. 10 for Hill. Best in the game for his team. Tops in the game is Devin Jones with a dozen. Front court, Hinckley against pressure. Goes it near side. Atkins shuffles it to Jones. Near wing. Basket to our left. Cougars down by 9. 75 seconds to play in the third quarter. Will Lester with the basketball. A couple of dribbles. Needs help. It's going to be Atkins to take the pass deep near corner. Driving the baseline. Puts up a shot. It is no good. Rebound by Adama Sanago. Shots up and no good. He'll have 2 shots as a result. This foul is tagged on Wilson, I think. Yes, Malik Wilson's second foul. Adama Sanago with a couple of points for Campbell.
That's a couple times so far that David's got himself in a situation he's real peculiar shot right there. He's going over the top and needs to stop, get a jump stop, and get a nice bank shot in.
Adama Sanago misses his first collectibles and more free throw. Campbell County trail by 14 at the half and has scored 13 points to West, 8 in the second half. Second free throw no good. Hinckley with the rebound. Those at the Lester far side. Bobbles the ball, regains possession. Needs help, hands it off to Hinckley on the far side of the wing in front of the Cougar bench. Standing Ernie Clausen there. Now to the corner. It goes to Lester. Inside pass to Adama Sanago. Good pass at last from in front. Sanago with 4. Campbell makes it a 45-38 game after cutting it down to 5 points. The West travels back the other way. So Campbell defensively forcing some turnovers. And here a travel by West. Lester checks out. Long checks on. Joining Sanago, Hinckley, Jones, and Atkins. Down to our right, backcourt, near side. Adama Sanago will toss it in play. Going to come to Jones at midcourt. Jones in front court with a dribble. Now in the lane, scoop shot from the front, no good. Rebound lost, and it's at the end line. Last touched by Campbell. West will have the basketball as a result. 45-38, 31 seconds to play. Third quarter at Brown Court. It's Campbell trailing the West Rebels.
I don't know if Devin realized he was that wide open.
Campbell went more than 4 minutes without points to start the game. Fell behind early 8-0. Has clawed its way back, down by 5 a moment ago. Last touch is smacked off the backboard by John Long. Stolen by Atkins for Campbell. Running pass, Adama Sanago. One bounce, one lay-in. Good! Adama Sanago with 6. That's another taken to the bank. Hartside bank, big play for the Cougars. 45-40. Long shot for 3 counts. If it goes, it misses at the horn. We played 3. It's West 45, Campbell 40. You're following Campbell basketball. Fourth quarter on the way on the WLAF Full Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hello, Cougar fans. I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the Big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years. Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-3346. 562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
Michael Nelson, Jalen Hill, Malik Wilson, Kevin Jack, along with Maurice Clark, return to the floor for Coach Auburn Caporo for West. For Campbell, it's Elijah McCulley, the inbound on the near side, midcourt. And in front of us, David Atkins, Adama Sinago, Devin Jones, John Long, the 5. McKinney tosses it into Jones. He gets bumped down, foul called, and that was only the 4th team foul on West, so a non-shooting violation. This foul is tagged on Maurice Clark, unofficially his 3rd.
We need to get a good shot right here, Jim, to cut this lead down and put the pressure back on them.
45-40 West ahead. Campbell's ball near side, backcourt. Elijah McCulley. McKinney to toss it in play. McKinney, better hurry. Could not beat the 5-second count. No Cougar got anywhere near McKinney on the near sideline. Everybody was spread so far away.
We're not doing very well in our out of bounds plays here on the side out.
Front court West, basket to our right. On top, Hill with the basketball. Picked up by McKinney. Jack down the far side of the lane. Puts up a shot. Good over Long. Kevin Jack just out-bodied Long there. He's got the big body up front. Long's a good-sized young man, but not quite the match of Jack. Kevin Jack. Front court Long, far side on the wing. Hands it off to McKinney. Hooks it back into Long. Fakes, shoots, shot blocked behind. No call. Rebound by Campbell. Adama Sinago. Good from the left side. Sinago would not give up. Front court, West, ahead by 5, driving through. Shot blocked out of play by John Long. Long comes over to swat the ball away from Hill. Stays with West, but that certainly got the Cougar crazies fired up down to our left. Kevin Jack will toss it in play to the right of the glass. Basket to the right at the end line. The referee tonight, Gary Cooper, hands the ball to Jack, who has Long in front of him with his hands up high. Pass comes to Martin now, and it comes to Hill. Hill, near side, throws it deep near corner Wilson. Basket to our right is where West is operating. Nelson and Hill exchanging up top. Campbell stays in the man-to-man. 47-42. West by 5. 6:50 to play in the ball game. Martin on top. Near side Jack, picked up by Long in the man-to-man on the wing. Here's a buck away. Steal by Jones, driving, shooting, missing. Rebound followed by McKinney. Got it! Another take to the bank. Hearthside Bank, big Cougar play, 47-44. Closest the Cougars have been since it was 4-0. Inside pass, thrown away, and saved back at the end line by West. McKinney's first 2 tonight, 47-44. Campbell County and West dueling on John Brown Court. Front court, Jack on the near or right wing. Bumps into Long. Long is called for a blocking foul. That's the second on John Long, who has 11 points to go along with 12 from Devin Jones for Campbell. First 6:14 to play in the ball game.
Watching that matchup, Jim, is the Bang brothers here. They're just banging on each other.
John Long, who's put on some muscle in the offseason, guarding Jack on the near block, forces up a shot. It's good. Jack caught some iron that time with that shot, and it goes in. 49-44. Long throws in at the end line to Jones. Gets bumped by Wilson. He bumps Wilson. Now Jones to front court down the far side with the right-hand dribble. Jones gets bumped off balance again to John Long. John, free throw line jumper is good. A swisher. Long rips the rope. She has 13. 49-46. West by 3. And what was not a ball game is a ball right here. Front court. Jack, deep far corner. Picked up by Long. Good defense. Jumper partially blocked by Atkins. Tipped out, saved by West. Fadeaway jumper is good. This is Nelson. Change that Hill with a dozen. And timeouts requested. 51-46. West by 5. West once led 29-13. Back in the second quarter, that was the largest lead of the night. Since that point, Campbell County has scored 33 points. West has scored 22. And that's where we are here, a 5-point gap, 51-46. Campbell carved it down to 3 just a moment ago, Don Atherton.
Yes, and right there, Jim, we need to this point of the game, to be more conscientious of boxing your man out, and just fundamentally just keeping them off the boards. Right there was a second shot, a guard got the rebound, and we need to understand you box out their perimeter players too. You box out the guards too. You just don't box out the big man, because those long rebounds can come back to them.
13 points for John Long, the lead all scorers. A dozen from Devin Jones, 8 from Adama Sanago off the bench, 5 from Gavin Cox for Campbell, 4 from David Atkins, 2 each from McKinney and Hinckley. For West, best is Jalen Hill and Kevin Jack, a dozen points apiece. Adama Sanago works it in play against pressure. Baseline down to our right backcourt. It comes to Jones. Jones drives all the way through for Long. A bounce pass left side. Shot good by Long. Long has 15. Jones caught him on the left side of the bucket, and Long shot it with the right hand on the left side. It's a three-point game again. 51-48. West with the ball in the lead. Kevin Jack backing in on John Long. John Long partially blocks the shot, gets the rebound on the miss. Long races the front court down the far side behind the back dribble. John Long driving, shooting, missing. He's fouled. Shot would have counted. Long going coast to coast for the orange and blue. Gets helped up off the deck by his fellow Cougars, and this foul is called on West. That's tagged on Martin, his second. And John Long for Campbell steps to the stripe to shoot 2 in a 51-48 game. Campbell can get close. The closest it has been since it was back 2-4-0. Here it's a three-point game, 51-48.
And John got that defensive rebound and went the length of the court because of that whole open. That side was all open right there, and he saw that and went after it. And I have to give a good thumbs up for John right there.
Yeah, Kevin Jack stood back and watched.
Yep.
Jack could not keep up with John Long. Long at the stripe for the 15-foot free toss at the Collectibles More free throw line. Toss by Long is nice. 16-12 in the second half for John Long. Jack checks out, so does Wilson. Hudson and Britton come back on for Coach Alban Kapora for the West Rebels. A two-point game, 51-49. Long way to go, 4:55. John Long, couple of dribbles, spins the ball, flexes the knees, launches the shot with the right hand. It's good. 17 for John Long, 50 for Campbell. 51-50. West clings to a single-digit lead. It's been all Campbell this second half. After trailing by 14 at intermission. Front court. This is Hill on the near wing, picked up by Hinckley. Hinckley, Jones, Sanago, Long, Atkins, the 5 for Coach Ernie Clausen. Basket to our right, West operates. Handoff pass goes to Hudson, the free throw line. Nearly traveled, gets bumped. Here's Martin down the near side. Forces his way in, forces up a shot. He's knocked down. Rebound by Adama Sanago. They're letting them play. Front court, Atkins, lead pass, Jones. He threw it away. Intercepted, a little too much on it. Almost a steal by Long in backcourt. Hill, a magnificent ball handler, brings it to front court. To Britton, right side of the key. West, near side, this is Nelson. Flicks it between the circles to Hill. Hill bounce pass to Hudson, puts up a shot, good. Hudson had to go reaching for the ball. He lost his footing or his balance and still laid it in. 53-50. Hudson's first points and his second bucket of the night tonight. 53-50 West. Long. Nope, it's Atkins trying to throw to Adama Sanago. Last touch by Sanago. And it goes out of play at the end line. The official says it's
no, that was off West.
Well, I thought it was too.
That was off West.
The officials are conferring as now the one official, Matthew Cleaner, stepped in to help out Bryson Valentine to say, I think it went off West. So it's Campbell's basketball. Faith the basket to our left. Hinckley on the near or left side of the glass at the end line. The toss it in play. Stringing open is Atkins from the near wing. Open for just a heartbeat. Picked up by Hudson in the man-to-man. Here's Atkins, 15-footer. Long miss. Rebound by the West Rebels. Martin has the ball. Front court he comes. Pass deep far corner. Goes out of play. Can't get to it. It's Hill. It's Campbell's basketball. And Gavin Cox checks back on. Going to give Adama Sanago a well-earned break. Sanago with 8 points, 6 in the second half. He has been a difference maker for Campbell, as has John Long. Long with 13 second half points.
That was West's 8th turnover too this half, and they already had like 4 the first half, so that's a factor right there.
Front court, Hinckley for Campbell, looking for a moving John Long, finds him between the circles, works off the Hinckley pick, does John Long. Really lost his dribble, jump basketball, West possession. Cougars turn it over to West in a 53-50 game. And foul situation, West has 5 fouls. Campbell has committed 2 as a team. The Cougars tonight, John Long has hit a couple of free throws.
You're going to see West. West is going to run the offense here.
West is going to become deliberate with 3:05 to play in the fourth quarter. They once led Campbell by 16 back in the second quarter, 14 at halftime. And a 2-point game, a 1-point game just a moment ago at 51-50. So West content to run clock, 53-50, and its offense. 2:48 to play. John Long will come up and meet Britton way out near the center circle. Now the pass comes to Wilson. Wilson guarded by David Adkins. Pass comes cross court to Martin. Martin way out of position, guarded by Gavin Cox. And a push is called. This is on John Long, I think. And that is the case. Yes. John Long picks up his third foul. Time remaining, 2:34. That is only the fourth team foul against Campbell. We'll change that. It's the third. Thought it was the fourth. Here's Wilson driving through, running shot. Good. That's Hill. Hill has 14. And West calls timeout. 55-50, 2:28 to play. There's timeout along the way. Here at Crown Court, it's Campbell trailing West 55-50. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
At United Cumberland Bank, our #1 focus is people. You see, our employees are our largest shareholders, and they are dedicated to ensure your financial success. And one of the biggest financial decisions you can make is a home loan, and we will help every step of the way. Buying a home is a huge decision, so is choosing the right lender. Find out more at UnitedCumberland.com. United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust. Neighbors you know. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Yeah.
On Brown Court, Campbell trails West 55-50. Remember, Collectibles and More features wall-to-wall fun. Stop in to see the former Cougar Justin Lettner and the crew tomorrow. Open on Wednesday, 11 to 7. That's the Monday through Friday schedule, 11 to 7, 11 to 6 on Saturday, Sundays 12:30 to 4:30. Ask about layaway, Collectibles, and More. Gaming cards like Magic and Pokemon, special orders for Christmas. And ask about the Hendon Hooker autographed cards. I picked up mine last week. Get yours tomorrow. Front court, Campbell with the basketball, down by 5. 2:30 to play, 2:20 to play. Gavin Cox sets up on the near left wing, scoops it into Jones. Jones drives, fakes, shoots. Shot misses on the bottom of the board. Rebounded by Long. Put back good. John Long in the putback after Jones' shot hit the bottom of the glass. 55-52 West. And a quick timeout by Campbell. This is another full timeout. And we'll pause here too. Well, let's stay right here, 55-52. Don, your thoughts on strategy these final 2 minutes and 12 seconds?
Well, it was just what they did. They come down, they didn't take a quick shot right there, and they need to take it inside. As long as the Jack kid is on the bench right now, I'd be giving it to John or underneath the basket because there's nobody right there that can guard him.
Campbell County had it down to a 1-point game, and then West came back and scored 4 unanswered. The lead here 55-52. Each team with a full, well, that can't be right, 5 timeouts each. I'm going to say each team has 3 timeouts remaining. Team fouls, 3 on Campbell, 5 on West, so neither team is in the bonus. McKinney returns for Campbell. McKinney, Adkins, Jones, Cox, Long the 5. West brings back out Britton, Hudson, Martin, Hill, and Wilson.
And we're going to press right here.
Here's Campbell with full court press. Then it comes to the inline from Martin exchanging with Hill. The front court, it comes down the near side. A foul is not called. Ball is knocked away by McKinney. On the inline sideline, it comes out. McKinney with some tight defense on Nelson with help from Cox. West will toss it and play near side front court down to our right. Hudson ready to put it in play. Looking, finding Hill near the center court circle. 2 minutes to play. John Long right there.
They need to foul because to get to the bonus.
Here comes Britton in the lane. Bounce pass to moving Hudson. Layup good, left side. Hudson had that open shot on the far side. Lays it in, 57-52. West by 5. Still plenty of time, 1:44 to go. Cougars with the ball. McKinney in front court down the near side. McKinney to the near wing. Continues, hands it off to Jones. Jones bounces it, trying to get it to Long. It goes off West sneakers, out of play on the far side. And Campbell will put it in play right in front of a standing coach, Ernie Clausen. And the Cougar bench on that far side. Devin Jones, the trigger man.
He sure gave John a little lob pass right there.
So timeout's called by Campbell.
That might be the last one.
So Campbell County calls a full timeout. It's West with 1:33 to play in the ball game, ahead of Campbell 57-52.
Yes,
and I think that is the last timeout according to, that is the case according to official Matthew Queener.
But right now, Jim, we need to, when you start getting close like this, you need to, we already got 3 fouls, so we're 4 fouls away from the 1-and-1, of giving them the 1-and-1. So they need to foul, not purposely, but just to get to that point. So if they do have to foul to get the ball.
Get the ball back on the free throws, or the missed free throws. 57-52. 5 fouls on West. Campbell with 3 fouls. Our next broadcast Friday from Carnes, Henson Court. Campbell and Carnes, another district game, as is this one, District 3. 4A basketball, Region 2. Campbell County has the ball, far side. There's that little loft pass for John. Can't hang on to it. From Devin Jones to John Long, as you called a minute ago, Don. Here's West in front court with the ball. Martin nearly a travel. On the baseline, triple team. They collapse around him in the near block. Back out to Britton between the circles to Hill.
The foul here.
Wilson. And now McKinney will foul Britton. And that will be the 4th team foul on Campbell. The first on McKinney.
And they need to foul right again as soon as the ball comes in.
1:17 to play. 16 seconds come off the clock during that exchange. Will Lester comes on for Gavin Cox. As the big man, Kevin Jack has been out of the game for a while.
Foul him.
And now Lester immediately fouls Martin. So no time expires. Ticks off. This on Will Lester, his first. John Long playing with 3 fouls. That's elementary at this stage. Hudson, the trigger, down right in front of us, near side front court. Takes the handoff pass from referee Gary Cooper. Bounces it into Wilson. He's bumped from behind by Devin Jones. Jones nearly coming away with a steal there. That's the 3rd foul on Jones. Team foul 6. So West on the bonus from here on in will trigger on the near sideline in the form of Hudson against McKinney. Campbell County tight man-to-man. Hudson looks, throws it in. Here's Will Lester to foul Martin, and now that'll be a 1+1 for Devin Martin, who has 7 points, all coming in the first half.
So we committed 3 fouls in 4 seconds.
Yes, we did. How about that? Adama Sinago comes on for Will Lester, joining Devin Jones, Elijah McKinney, David Atkins, John Long. At the line, Devin Martin. Martin at the basket to our right with a 15-foot free toss. Makes it. He gets the second. He misses. He makes the first one. So Martin swishes that one through. It's a 6-point game, 2-possession game if you look at it that way. Martin back to the stripe. 1:13 to play in the ball game. Second toss, good. So Martin has 9. West has 59. Foul in backcourt. This is on Nelson. That's his 3rd. So Campbell from here on out is in the single bonus.
I don't know if he wanted that. He didn't want to foul that.
So West coach Auburn Gapora is not too pleased about that call on Michael Nelson. Now Sinago will toss it in play. Baseline backcourt, and now a foul against West again. This is tagged on Nelson. Unofficially, that's his 4th. Devin Jones will march to the other end to shoot 1+1. So 6 seconds have gone away since West started triggering the ball in play. The Cougars put West in the 1-and-1, which it wanted to do. Now West has put Campbell in the 1-and-1. That's all taking place in 6 seconds. Into the line is Devin Jones. Puts that left white sneaker up against that blue stripe from 15 feet out. 3 dribbles for Devin Jones. Soft shot with the left hand. Back iron miss. Rebound by John Long on the floor. Calls a timeout. They don't hear him. Finally, there it is.
There's no timeouts left. It's going to be a technical
So it's a
foul.
jump basketball. No, Long didn't call a timeout.
Oh, he didn't? Okay.
Call the jump ball. So it's Campbell's possession. As I thought Long was shouting timeout, but nonetheless, Campbell has the basketball. As we face the basket to our left, Devin Jones on the right side of it to toss it in play at the end line. Looking, looping it up for John Long. Long cradles the ball, dribbles, forces up a shot, no good. Rebound loose, taken by West.
It fell down on his palm right there.
Now a foul by Long as he tags Hill. Tell me that again.
When he was shooting the ball right there, it went down into his palm of his hand. Lost control of it.
Came up short. And Adama Sanago checks on for Will Lester. 59-52 West, 56 seconds to play. At the line, Jalen Hill for one. If he makes it, a bonus. Both teams in the single bonus. West coming in tonight 5-2. Campbell 4-2. Free throw is good. This is the district opener for both teams. Hill, who was quiet much of the second half, has 15. 7 in the second half. John Long leads all scorers with 19. Back to the line. This is Wilson. Hill short-armed it. Ball loose. Stayed by West. Squirted free from Jones. Here's Martin. Will be fouled by Adama Sanago. 48 seconds to play. West ahead 60-52. This is on Adama, his first of the night. Campbell had it right there for the taking at 51-50. Since that point, West has scored 9 points. The Cougars have put up a couple. Those were free throws by John Long. No, that was a bucket by John Long. Martin, free throw, no good. John Long with the rebound. It's just knocked away from him, out of play by Hudson. Now West will call a full timeout. A break for us, 46.6 seconds left at John Brown Gym. It's 60-52, West ahead of Campbell. You're following Campbell basketball on the WLAF Dulles Tire Shop Sports Network.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome.
Campbell home tonight with West trailing 60-52, 46.6 seconds left. Campbell without timeouts. Possession area favors West. West has a couple of timeouts remaining. Ahead at home, Campbell returns to take on the Scott County Highlanders on December 13th. Next chance to see the Cougars here on Brown Court. Hardin Valley's in town December 16th. The next game at Carnes Friday. Still some business to be tended to here. Campbell will have it inbound. Adama Sanago, baseline back court, comes to Jones. Jones, baseball pass front court. Atkins on the far side. Throws it to Long. Driving, stopping, baby hook, trickles away. Ball goes free. McKinney has it near side for Campbell. To Sanago, deep near side. Drives, fakes, spins, puts up a shot. No good. West with the rebound. 27 seconds and a foul is called on Campbell. This may be on John Long. It might well be his fifth if that's the case. And John Long stands over near the sideline in front of the Cougar bench. And that is 5 on John Long. So the first player to be disqualified tonight is John Long. What an effort by number 55, the orange, white, and blue. 19 points and a bushel of rebounds. To the line for West at the other end is Maurice Clark. His team ahead by 8. Time is not on Campbell's side. 26.9 seconds to play. Number 3 in the smoky gray jerseys puts up the first one and in. It's a double bonus, by the way. Failed to tell you that. So for Clark, he has 5 points, first in the second half. Back to the line, shot good. So 6 for Clark, 62-52. Jones in back court with pressure. Throws the ball in front court to an open Atkins. Turns, lays it up. Yes, left hand, left side. 62-54. Atkins with 6. And a foul is called. 12.4 seconds to go, 8-point game. West ahead, 62-54. Double bonus for the Rebels. West coming off a state football championship last week. So basketball doing quite well at 5-2 coming into tonight's game. First of 2 free throws is missing away for Michael Nelson. Nelson playing with 4 fouls in a reserve role. Back to the line. His team ahead by 8. Free throw is good. That's a 9-point gap now as Nelson has 3. 9-point game, 63-54, 7 seconds. Jones in back court. Jones will be bringing it to front court. Will stop and shoot a 3. Pushed as he lets it go, and that's the game. West wins it over Campbell. Barely, 63-54. We'll be back in a moment to talk about this basketball game. The 7th game of the season for the Cougars, by the way. This is the WLAF Dulles Tire Shop Sports Network.
T-Cat is a cat fan. T-Cat at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. T-Cat makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars! Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
The Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning.
The Cougars fall to West tonight on Brown Court, 63-54, with head coach Ernie Clausen, Jim Freeman here on the T-Cat Cougar Wrap-Up Show. Coach, you talked about getting a slow start tonight. That probably was certainly the difference. You had a chance late to win this game as you came back hard, but the slow start maybe is what got you.
Well, you can't do that against a good team, you know, and this team beat Hardin Valley last night by 24. So we knew we had our hands full tonight, and got a couple kids back playing from football. Big kid right there. He made a difference with size-wise. You know, they're very athletic. They play great defense, very physical unit. We missed some the first half we missed a bunch of easy shots, we got to make. We got to knock down some shots, and that's something that we're lacking right now, just the consistency in our shooting. I thought we turned the ball over again, got a little careless, making some silly mistakes, but we did better. We did a little bit better tonight than what we did Friday night. So, we got to continue to improve on that. What I call is, careless mistakes or mistakes that, that are unforced. But I'm very proud of this team the second half. Second half didn't quit. We could have easily rolled over. They didn't. We fought back, made the game interesting, had our chance, cut it to 1. Just could not make that play to get over the hump. Ran a play right there on the sideline. That was my last time out, and, man, it was there, and we threw the pass too high. We've got to do a better job of executing our plays and making a better decision, and we get that pass in there, I feel good that John's going to score. And we got what we wanted. They switched on the screen, and, that game, that was 3 points at that point, could have cut it back to 1. So, little things we got to get better at, and this is the beginning of the season. Last year, I think around before Christmas, we were 3-7. Mm-hmm. And then we found a groove, and that's what I expect from this team. We're going to find a groove, We're going to stay positive. We're going to come in here, work tomorrow. Got to continue working on our offense, getting it better, cut harder. You know, I thought our defense picked up second half.
No doubt.
I thought we were more physical, got up in them, and just made it tougher on them to score. And that was the reason why we got back in the ballgame.
John Long, 15 second half points, 19 for the night, along with 10 rebounds. His third straight double-double for you.
John Long, you know, I've told you this before. One thing I know, John's going to show up. You know, he's going to show up every night. He's going to do his job, and he's going to do it to the best of his ability. You know, if I told John to run through that block wall, I believe John would run through the block wall, and he'd do it with a smile on his face. Just a phenomenal, not only a great basketball player, but he's a better kid too. You know, he's just got a great heart, loves the game. He's one of those kids that every coach in America would love to coach, because you know what you're getting every night.
Devin Jones finishes with 12 tonight for you, but he had a first half to kind of keep you close with 10 points there.
He did. You know, he got the ball inside and scored on their guard, posting them up. I thought, you know, he did a good job right there. I thought the second half, you know, he wasn't getting the call, and he was trying to force a little too much. He's got to do a better job, get the ball out of his hands, and just, you know, trust. He's got to trust his teammates. But now Devin does a lot of good stuff for us. Devin does some really good things. He's got to get more consistent with his free throw shooting. But we need him. We need him down the stretch right here. You know, Christmas time, you know, these next 25 games, he's going to have to be able to score for us and help us out tremendously.
Coming off the bench, Adama Sinago, I thought gave you some good minutes, and he was part of that second half flurry with 6 of his 8 coming in the second half.
Well, you know, one thing, he's instant offense. He's going to come in and give you some instant offense, and not only that, he plays defense. You know, he's a well-rounded player. He does what we ask him to do, and he's going to continue to get better. He's just trying to understand. You know, you imagine going to another country and trying to understand the other language. You know, he's just trying to understand what we want him to do. But he's going to continue to get better, and this team's going to continue to get better, and we will compete. We will compete. It's a good team we played tonight. It's a very good basketball team. I'm proud of the kids. Second half, there was no quit in us. You know, could have easily rolled over the way we started the game.
This is a district game. You have another district game coming up on Friday. Big game over at Carnes. That's always usually a hotly contested game, as the Cougars and Beavers will play over there on Friday night. That's going to be a good test for you again. Absolutely.
You know, and you know, they get a new kid back. He played for them a couple of years ago. He's eligible Friday night. He's about 6'7". He's an offensive threat. They've got a really good point guard, and they've got a great wing player. He does a very good job. He's somebody that gets the mid-range jumper going. The point guard, we have to be able to contain him. That's what we've got to do a good job on Friday night, containing that point guard, because he can beat you by himself.
Getting ready for Carnes. You'll practice Wednesday and Thursday?
I'm practicing tomorrow. Yeah, I told Coach, I said, you go in there and tell him we're going to practice tomorrow right after school. So we need more work offensively. We've got to do a better job of getting in and getting some open looks, trusting our teammates a little bit more, and it'll come. It'll come. I've got confidence, and I'm going to stay positive.
Well, I'm anxious to see your team develop down the season stretch here, Coach. We appreciate you taking time for us as always.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it.
Head coach Ernie Clausen, his Cougars falling tonight in a heartbreaker, 63-54 to the West Rebels. Back in a moment as the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show continues here on the WLAF Thor's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
You're on the move every day. You're mobile. And so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today?
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
Campbell falls at home tonight in the district opener to West, 63-54 with Don Anthers and Jim Freeman here. And Coach, if Campbell could put together a game of second halves as it had here tonight, it'd be something special.
It would be. I think there's, they cut the turnovers down. I think they had only 11 turnovers maybe for the game, and so they cut that in half because the last couple games we've had 20 turnovers. But again, that's West is a pretty athletic team. I don't know how many points the Jack kid got. What did he get? 12.
Yeah, a dozen.
But he's just a force inside, and I don't think their football players are playing yet.
I think two did tonight. Jack, I think, is one of them.
No, he played.
He played the other night, didn't he?
He played the previous
last
two
week.
games.
Yeah,
so
okay. I stand corrected. Yeah.
There's others that's there, and what we need to do, Jim, offensively is for early in an offensive transition, you have mismatches. Like when John's running the floor, sometimes there's a guard guarding him. So if we run the floor properly and our guards look up and notice those mismatches early in the transition, we can get some easy buckets. And they were doing that, I think, early in the third quarter as well.
It's West winning over Campbell 63-54. The Cougar, the TCAT wrap-up show is in progress. And how about our Collectibles More Player of the Game? Who stands out for you here tonight?
Well, John got, 16 points. I think he got 11 rebounds. And
19 points, 10 rebounds.
19 points,
according to your numbers.
Okay, my numbers. Okay. Again, those are officially unofficial, right?
Okay, there you go.
But
close enough.
John's had another double-double. This was the second and third game in a row. He's had a double-double. And it's I don't know, David Adkins only had 6 points, and Devin has 12. But David needs to be scoring more, and for us to be successful. And I think to keep them, our biggest key is we're getting too far into the basket. Defensively, they find themselves jumping back at the ball, and that's why we're giving up a lot of offensive rebounds.
We'll talk more about Campbell and West here in just a moment as the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show continues on the WLAF Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is Skeeter with Dole's Tire Shop. We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name-brand tires as my dad, Doyle, did when he first opened up.
This is Lace to Pearls for Girls in downtown La Follette, and this is Jennifer. We're here to serve. We'd love to be your personal shopper. We have ladies' collection of clothing in here along with little girls' collection. So let us shop for you. Come and see us Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in downtown La Follette.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&O Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&O Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&O Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at C&L Metal.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
On Brown Court tonight, West wins over Campbell 63-54. Individually and unofficially for the West Rebels, coached by Alban Kapora. 15 points from Jalen Hill. 7 of those came in the second half. A dozen from Kevin Jack up front. He had 6 in each half. 9 points from Devin Martin. 8 from Dave Britton. 6 from Maurice Clark. Also tonight was 6. Hunter Hudson. 4 of those came in the second half. Malik Wilson off the bench with a couple of points. Garrett Birch likewise with 2. And for the West Rebels, Michael Nelson chipped in 3. 11 Rebels saw action. 10 got into the scoring column for a total of 63 points. For the Campbell Cougars and the game, John Long, 19 points, 10 rebounds for number 55. He did foul out late in the ball game. Long leads with 19, a dozen from Devin Jones, 8 from Adama Sanago off the bench, 6 from David Atkins, 5 tonight from Gavin Cox in a starting role. As mentioned, 6 from David Atkins, 2 each from Elijah McKinney and Hiram Hinckley. For Campbell, Luke Browning played, failed to score, as did Jordan Day and Will Lester. In the evening, the totals, Campbell had 10 players get into the game, 7 ended up scoring for the Campbell County Cougars. Quarter by quarter, West jumped on top 10-0. It took Campbell more than 4 minutes to score tonight, falling behind 10-0. West led after the first quarter, 20-10. It was 31 at halftime for West. It was 37-23, a 14-point game after it built a 16-point lead, its largest in the second quarter. Campbell never led tonight. At halftime, it was 37-23 after West outscored Campbell 17-13 in the second quarter. The third quarter was the difference maker for Campbell. 17-8, Campbell outscored West to make it a 45-40 game at the end of 3. Then the Cougars continued with the run, carving it all the way down to 51-50. That would be the closest the Cougars would get the rest of the way, as West outscores Campbell 23-17 in the fourth quarter to win it 63-54. Next up for West, the Rebels will play at home against Powell on Friday. The Rebels improved to 6-2 on the season, 1-0 in district action. Campbell falls to 4-3 in all games, and now 0-1 in the district. At Carnes is where the Cougars play next. That'll be on Friday night. All the coverage here on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network. For Don Atherton, Matthew Moore, Aaron Hopkins, back in network control, Nika Ward, Jim Freeman saying so long here tonight as we tell you the final scores. West winning over Campbell in the Cougars game, 63-54. It's a 60-16 win for the Lady Cougars in the Lady Cougar Varsity game, and the West JVs win at 75-62. So long from John Brown, Jim. This is the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
This is Jason Kitts, head basketball coach of the Lady Cougars.
Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris. This is Lori Johnson. This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is number 30, former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning. Having trouble seeing the scoreboard? Then it's time to see me, Dr. Jill Browning.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hi, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Rice Oil, your home for BP.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
This is Bailey Ball. I'm back for fall at my supply.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie, Beth,
come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
Hey, this is Cougar basketball coach Ernie McClawson.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.